Go live. Video sources required. Video sources there. Looks like you're good.
You missed the song that was playing when I first walked in here.
What's that?
It was, I wish I was gay so I could get chicks.
Oh, nice.
The Butt On Gang.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Chicks dig guys that are queer. Guys that don't dig chicks that don't dig guys like me. No, I'm not queer. I'm too ugly. Okay.
Good times.
Welcome to D&D on a Whim. We are going to make sure that we have live chat up on Rumble. Join us on Rumble for live chat if you want.
With sound.
Yes.
Welcome.
Oh, there you go. What sound?
Good.
We told you what sound.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure you were listening.
What are you asking you, Shepard?
Go live. Okay. In the live chat, we have audio. Everything's good. Live chat is up if you guys want to join in on that.
Talk some smack.
Comment.
Like, comment,
Worst
subscribe.
player ever.
Worst
Everything.
Worst-
Worst DM
worst-
ever.
Worst
no
map ever.
player ever.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like, cool.
Worst paladin ever. Worst cleric ever.
Ever.
China's clerics are better than your clerics. I've seen it. They're tiny little hands. They're freakish gold armor.
What they say about clerks with small hands, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
They wear small gloves.
They do.
They do. Or their gloves don't fit.
Could be that too.
Could just be that as well.
It could be that too. I mean, yeah.
The gloves are just a little too big.
Yeah.
So, as a recap, we traveled for a couple days. Really just one day, because you guys got lucky with your rolls
On that one.
and got through that.
After the explanation's like, God,
We got
that could've
really
been-
lucky.
That could have been horrific.
Mhm. Yeah,
I was nervous with how many ones we
'Cause it was-
rolled,
Yeah.
but it was a good thing.
because it could have been 4, 8, 12, 16 days minus, and I could have rolled a 1 because I was doing D8.
15 days?
So it could have been 15 days of travel. You guys could have just died there. That happens.
That could have happened.
But the dice were in your favor. Remember
Which
that. When
doesn't
your
always
dice are
happen.
rolling ones.
There are times when they
Knock
actually
on
do
wood.
help.
Knock on wood.
Oh God, there's something that could happen tonight, and it would be so just
So fun. So amazing.
great for me.
If the dice are rolling in your favor, you're saying?
Well, if your dice
Oh.
roll in my favor,
Okay.
I wouldn't. I mean, it's
That is
fine.
quite a possibility.
It's just
It's almost
there's
a probability.
things. There's things. That being said, you guys got here. You opened up the door, and you found that there were teleportation circles on the ground that are just like there, like persistent.
Yeah.
And when you enter them, you get teleported to a random room. The perception for most people is once you go into the room is shifting. Whenever you walk through the center of the room changes. But with a little bit of communication, you're coming to the terms that, no, we are shifting from room to room. While shifting around through these rooms and trying to figure out what was going on, you found that as soon as you were all separated in different rooms, a champion arose, which is the Champion of Sehanine, this shadowy figure that seems to move in and out through the walls, just comes right through the walls and comes at you guys, is hitting you with a pretty devastating attack. Has a like short sword that slashes for a lot and then just does massive amounts of cold damage as it drains the life force from you, healing her. And then she's also doing this thing where the shadows are trying to consume you, and
That's awesome.
that's
fun.
painful. Aside from that, she's doing. She's been able to move pretty quickly and disappear as a reaction to what you guys are doing. And you've noticed that she also has the ability, not constantly, but occasionally, you've seen her come in and out of invisibility. She's damaged, but not massively. You'd say she's probably not even quite critical yet. Or not critical, staggered. Staggered comes before critical.
I was like,
She's not staggered. She's not bloodied.
bloodied.
She's
It's
not
like
critical.
that is essentially the opposite.
She's not any of them.
She's none of those things.
That being said, Quiz is hurt a bit.
Yeah.
Adun
occasion.
is not really that hurt. He's not healthy, but he's. Norin's was pretty fucked up. He was bloodied, and he's out of bloody, but he's not having a good time. Gorak is injured. He's got some pretty good. She's hit him.
come in contact with her, so yeah, she puts the hurt. She brings the hurt.
She came at you the first time. I literally rolled a 1 and 2, and she just like comes out of like invisible and just starts
Does
attacking
nothing.
you, and you're just like, oh, she doesn't seem to be much. You're going through, and she
then
comes
next
out and
round
misses
she
again,
fucked.
and then she like fucking crit you,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay,
That hurt. Yeah.
she's not very good at hitting, but when she does,
don't wanna- yeah.
it's fucking serious.
That.
That being said, we're at the top of the round. You were just stepping through the teleporters trying to find her. You're just kind of moving. Every time you step on teleport, you teleport to a different random location.
Roll d20.
You roll a d20, whatever number you roll is the teleportation circle you go to.
Oh, fucking random as fuck.
Yes.
Heard.
You were kind of chasing through. You were running low on movement. You stepped out and you saw a Quiz just standing there all staggered, and you see like the shadows kind of like coming around the room, and he's just like looks like he's like shadowed in darkness, and he's just kind of like stunned and out of it. So you kind of just stepped in and pushed him against, and you're watching. You were technically ready action for if anything comes out of the wall or the portal that's not one of them. If it comes out of the wall, you're going to kill it. If it comes out of the portal and it's one of them, you'll try not to kill it.
Heard that.
Try not to. With the rage, it's difficult. I see a living thing, I'm going to cut its head off. No.
Which brings us to Quiz.
Which is stunned.
You were stunned
So
until the start of her next turn.
that was fun.
So that was a fun turn. Way to start the night off.
Right? That's the way it's going to go tonight.
One might say that start was stunning.
Stunning. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
I do, and you are up.
Here's stunned.
Quiz.
Start my movement off by jumping into the portal. Take a little step in. 14. Do it again.
10.
7.
So it was 5, 10, 15,
Do it again.
20, 25,
20.
30,
I'm dashing.
35,
6. And do it again.
40,
15.
45, 50, 55.
And 11. The fuck is 11? Is it Norin on 11?
Norn's on 11. Yes. Boom.
Cool.
So you show up and you're right next to Norn.
What's up?
You have 5 foot of movement left if you want to step out and be ready to step back on the portal.
Yeah. And then you said Norin is hurt?
Norin is injured for sure.
I will cast.
He's not quite bloody, but he's
not a lot, but I will cast a first level healing word on him.
hurt.
Technically for me that's a second level. So he's gonna get back 14 hit points.
Damn.
Almost maxes out.
All right.
Wait a second. Oh. Oh, whatever. That's fine. So when you see somebody who's just insufferable,
Insufferable bastards.
just somebody who's just like totally insufferable, and you see them on the website you're using, and you're just like, oh, why are you there? It's okay.
It's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
I think I know
gonna
what
be
you're talking
okay.
about. Because it's been a thing lately.
How much? 72?
14 hit points.
Close. I was so close.
Could have been 7-2.
From a healing word.
Who wants to? So Norin said, "I'm going to try to hit and run." It was his specific words before he left, and so he's not here. Does somebody want to run, Norin?
Sure.
That way I don't have to.
I'll be fast.
Mm.
He's gonna go in and out.
5,
Or
10.
I
Pin
guess.
rather.
17.
Oh.
And sees everybody.
He's gonna do the same thing.
20,
12.
Like, well, let's see you later, guys.
25, 30.
He was here.
18. That's in the hall. Not there. Let's have him be ready to shoot if anything comes out at him.
Ready action to shoot if anything comes in range.
Yeah, the Eldritch Blast of some sort.
We'll do like spear
Like-
and brimstone probably
Yeah.
like default.
Yeah.
Cool.
And get some damage.
Bring the pain.
Bring the pain.
I looked at that wrong. We know he's going. That's going to happen eventually. Norn is still here. I looked at a different thing. That was the encounter builder. Let's actually go to. There we go. After doing, I actually get to move.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Alright. So I get to do that, and then I get one more, which is you were lucky. That's where I'd be, and then we go to her.
Norn's turn. Or...
No, now that's
Oh.
what she can do. It just if she was closer, instead of moving, she could have done something else and then done her turn. But she's further away, so she's just gonna move. Now it's her turn, and she got that back, so that
Quiz is no longer stunned.
No.
quiz is
Not
no
there.
longer stunned.
Oh.
Just start of
Okay.
start of her turn.
Yes.
Yes.
He's like, fuck. That shit hurts, guys.
Stun condition until the start of the champion's next turn. So she starts her turn. She gets her recharge.
Well, of course she does.
Ya bitch!
So I'm going to go.
Champion's a bitch, big old bitch, biggest fucking bitch, big bitch. He's
I'm
big,
going to make an attack on both of you. I'm going to roll really high on Norin, and I'm going to roll really low on you. So on Norin, I have a pretty good chance of hitting him, and that's a natural 20.
That's a silvery bars.
18. She's not going to crit. That was helpful.
Yeah.
But that's still
Crit
going to
me
hit.
that, because she fucking brings the pain, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she crit me. She just dropped me.
She's critting with a sneak attack, so keep that in mind.
Well, she doesn't sneak attack me. I can see her.
She doesn't have sneak attack. She just
just a lot
does
of
sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Every attack, no matter what.
Yeah. She knows where she's hitting. Is the
It's yeah. It's basically like sneak attack, but it's not. It's technically cold damage as well. That being said, that's
thing. Which Norin is resistant to, right?
So 10, 11, 12 slashing damage for Norin. I know I have to do
Ooh,
that.
there goes that healing word.
Right?
In just the slashing damage.
And then he's going to take.
One's left.
He could have been 6 more, but you helped that. 10. 20. 30. 44. So that would have been 88 cold damage instead. It's 44, which is 22 for him. So.
Silver bars. Save day. Shift on damage.
But now you don't have your reaction left.
That's true. So now you can crit me.
Nope. How about an AC 21?
That's a miss. So your 18 that you rolled on Norin would have hit me.
No, 32. Would 32 hit you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, then yes, it would have.
It was like, all right, then yes, they fuck.
Yikes.
You silvery barged me?
And I'm giving Norin advantage on this next thing.
How long does that last? Just until the end. Silvery Barbs, is it next turn, or is it? I don't remember. long it lasts.
Specific.
Because that magic effect on him is technically Silvery Barbs right now.
Oh shit! She had to make a wisdom save against him too, because he still technically had.
Oh no, that's what it is. Sanctuary. Then she would have had to redirect it to you, and both those attacks would have gone to you, and you would have taken 12 and 44.
44. Yeah.
That's what that is. That's Sanctuary, not Silvery Barbs.
Yeah, 12 and 44 is 56, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Good math.
12
The math
healing
hurts.
and
That works.
22 healing.
But yeah, Silvery Barbs, they have it for a minute, but it affects their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
That's not what is on him. Sanctuary is on him. I just
Right.
forgot. I thought that magic effect was Silvery Barbs, but it's not.
Right. Yeah. That is just the that's the Sanctuary. But
Silvery Barbs.
when I give him Silvery Barbs, it lasts for a minute,
Yeah.
but it affects his next
Whatever
it
thing he
is.
does, yes. Which this is a separate attack. She threw that on you.
So both those hits on me. Blam blam.
Are you gonna? Well,
Hit, miss.
don't.
Oh
don't
yeah,
lose
okay,
it.
that does hurt. You were not lying.
And then that wasn't even bad. We're going to then.
Yeah, but my goal is to.
Can I do
get
this
in
on him?
general.
Nope. I can't focus that on him. But you did this to me. You did this thing, and I don't like that. Because I was
She's
right
the
on
tricky
fucking
person,
point,
and I'm
and you're
like,
like, you
nope.
motherfucker. So I'm gonna need a con save from you.
Con save, heard. Con saving throw. And I'm the only person with Emboldening Bond still on.
Report's bringing it, but the D20's like fail.
How about a 14?
Really?
Yeah. Hello. Dice can fuck me all day.
They do.
And they do.
All the time. They
Every time.
They laugh
All
when
the
they do
time.
it.
Doesn't matter if I have a character with plus 10 juice saves. And also spells or spell effects helping me.
I said, no, you're not doing this.
Yeah.
Well
Magnetic
then,
forces of the universe.
we're gonna throw this on you.
Tumbling back to ramp.
It's gonna be 10, 20.
Will this bitch fucking my fucking healer up?
30,
You just hear in your head,
37 force damage,
I'll take that as a yes.
37 force damage.
and you are stunned.
And stunned. Ouch.
Oh, this
Now-
is fun.
The only
Oh,
thing that
that's the
changes
shadows?
that,
That was the
that's
shadows.
the shadows coming in and just trying to crush you.
Ow.
That didn't drop you to 0, yeah?
No.
No, we're good then.
But if you did that much damage to me in that round again, I would fall. Pretty sure. Yeah.
So then do that, and
Oh, it would be close.
She's invisible
2 hit
again.
points if you did the same amount of damage.
now she's invisible again. Which brings us to Gorak. You guys have telepathic bond as well, so you can communicate amongst each other.
Alright, I suppose since the flavor is just kind of trying to chase into these portals until we can do something or somebody can do something about this, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Before you do that, I'm thinking if we all got the same potion and we all waited, I was wondering if maybe we could get her that way. Since she can see us.
I don't think she's gonna. I think we found out that she's not gonna fucking come out if we're all
She can fucking
together.
see us, yeah. No, that's what got her going. Was we all went our separate ways.
That's what summoned her.
Now that she's out, there's no reason to see why that wouldn't be a
she
better
can
option.
see us. She hit me, and I wasn't in the same room as she was.
Not with the sword thing, but with the darkness thing.
So she fucking knew I was there. So,
This bitch.
I was gonna say, we could all get together in the same room, so if she came in there, but she won't. She'll just friggin' hammers with those shadows, so, yeah, just hit and run, do what you gotta do.
I mean, it's more like run to hit at this point.
Random hit, in fact, is even worse.
Except you can't see invisibility. And I have something for that, but of course she got her recharge when she's fighting me.
The blind side or dark side or whatever it is that doesn't do anything for invisibility.
It would.
Blindside does if you're
It
within
would,
that
but
range.
But you have to be close enough.
Inside any one of these rooms, you can see her. But,
That's about
Not with the 10-foot blind sight.
Depends on which room you're in.
except for the two big rooms. Everything else, you can see her.
Most of these rooms, you'd be able to see
If
her.
he's on this square, then he's missing
Yeah,
this whole chunk of the room.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's
But, like,
missing the edge of
when he
this
comes
room.
here, 5'10", he's getting most of this
Most
room.
of that room, yeah.
So you can see a lot of it.
And hop into the portal. Let's see where we go.
5.
16.
So yeah,
10, 15.
12.
20, 25.
3.
30, 35.
20.
40, 45.
That's, 45 is me.
Well, you hit it again. You can teleport one more time. Once you step off and go back in.
19.
19. So you can either be ready action, or you can dash and move again.
Yeah. Let's dash. Let's see where we land.
10.
18.
It's not this one right now.
So 18's the hall.
Oh yeah, 10. And she's invisible. 15, 20.
17.
Quiz is back.
All right. I've been some places and I haven't found anything yet. So
30.
8.
35,
Wheel room.
40.
11.
Hey, you see us.
You
I
teleport
am
right next to them.
fucked up.
You have 5 foot of movement. He's fucked up and stunned by the shadows. And Norin has like a little glimmering around him.
So
And
guys,
he's
it's finding you guys here.
she's better than that.
Now, we were going to say that Norin was going to end his turn here.
18, ready action.
Ready action. That being said, he has an understanding that she's there. He doesn't see her, so he has disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah.
But he has a decent idea where she is. Now, he can do that, or he can just
Area.
area effect.
That's true. Yeah, area. Absolutely an area.
Because he can do his Eldritch
Burst.
Blast as burst.
Because the mark. Right?
Not because of the mark, no.
He knows that
his-
she's over there?
Because of his shapes. Because of the mark,
Yeah.
he knows she's roughly where she's at.
Yeah.
And because of the Spear of Eldritch Perfection, he can throw a Eldritch Doom, which is no, sorry. Where is it? Oh no, sorry. It's the mist that he can do at a range, which is on one of his cards over there. Either way, he drops it there, and if she ends her turn there, she'll get hit by it again. So he does that, and she needs to make a con save. That's not gonna do it. So she takes
Maxed out. It's the 4
It's 40,
with
10.
1 modifier.
plus 7.
So 47.
47 damage.
And then can you make that the brimstone Because the
So
shape
he's
is the
burning.
mist, right?
Yeah, he can do it, brimstone.
Or do you think he wouldn't be able to get hit points back, would he?
He could, but she would take
He'd
7
only-
less damage, and he'd only get 5 hit points.
Right. Yeah. So he's.
But
just
he
gonna-
could also then concentrate on it, and every time as she walked through there, but also anytime anybody else goes through, ally or not.
Right. Yeah. No. He'd put her on fire. He likes that idea.
So 47. So she need to make a deck save. Which she does.
Oh.
She's not on fire. So that's move action. He has bonus action.
He knows relatively where she is, right?
Has a rough idea. Disadvantage on direct attacks, but knows roughly where she is.
Definitely try and disaster her. Why not?
Pull out the bladed disaster.
Might
Could
not
it?
get another chance.
That brings some pain.
So at disadvantage, but because of magic, the barbs, plus also that's gone. The first attack is
That's flat roll.
flat roll.
Flat roll.
Oh,
8
fuck.
plus 16, right? So it's a 24.
AC 24 hits her.
That's the horrible part about 8.
Right. It's so close to that 20.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking close. But yeah. So then that's 12 times 4, which is 48 on his first one.
On her. Second attack with disadvantage.
Second attack with disadvantage is even higher. So it's another 48.
Damn, hell yeah.
She is now staggered for sure. Not that he can tell.
And he's now concentrating on that.
End of his turn. Would he?
Right.
I mean, yeah, he might as well concentrate on. Oh yeah, concentrating on the blade.
Disaster, yeah.
Not on
Blade.
that. That goes away at
It's
the end
his
of his turn
disaster.
because he's not concentrating. No, and technically it's there till the end of his next.
End of
Or
her turn.
end of his
End of
turn,
his
unless
turn.
he's concentrating on it. His turn ends, it goes away unless he's concentrating.
Gotcha.
He's concentrating on something else. End of his turn. There. I don't like that, but we can do something about that. We're going to do one of these. You're not close enough, but you're close enough. So give me a strength saving throw. Ow. That's
Did you
my-
punch the table?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hallelujah. 29.
That's a save.
Holy shit. That is wild.
And then quiz.
It's Quiz's turn.
Quit his turn?
Quiz's turn. She's no longer invisible because she tried to crush Quiz. You just see like literally the roof tries to like smash down on you, and you just kind of no, and then it goes away.
Okay. Since Quiz doesn't know what fucking room he's in, obviously.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're gonna try and teleport out.
7, 8.
What are you doing?
Quiz is like, she fucking walk through walls. This shit's a fucking illusion. He walks through a wall. This way.
So 5 and go through.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a solid wall.
Definitely breaks his nose line.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, because I mean, it's like full. This shit's fucking illusion.
You would know that a Doom can see through illusions.
yeah, Doom can see, and he was telling you kind of what's going on. He's like, it's trying, because he said the illusory magic's trying to make it look like the rooms are shrinking and expanding,
Right.
but he's noticing, he's seeing through that and seeing that he's going into a brand new room. It's definitely a solid wall.
And the rooms do not feel close when we talk to each other telepathically.
They seem like they're at a
This
distance.
bitch walking through here.
It's her lair. She just steps into a wall and can step out of another wall somewhere else, basically. It's kind of what it feels like.
Give me a history.
Almost like pass-through stone or some shit. I don't know.
23.
Pass wall or something.
You know that there's some like rogues and some things that have the ability to literally like step from one shadow to another and like
Shadow
certain things
step?
like that.
Could be that too.
So she could be doing something along the lines of that.
All right. Well then, I guess we're gonna fucking jump on the ding.
20.
Yes.
The natty 20.
25.
8.
And then you're gonna keep moving. So 30.
8 is a big room.
35, 40.
4.
45, 50, and that's
And
move
you can
dash.
hide
And then you
on
can
your-
hide after that, but you get one more teleport.
So I can get another teleport and hide?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you'll be at 11.
Hey,
I'm
11.
in my room, yeah.
That's where everybody
You
is,
see it
and you
doing
can
all sorts of fucked up.
hide in a dune space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hide.
You have advantage.
With advantage. Don't roll once.
You are him, you are that. Oh, too bad. Guess
Yes.
you're starting at a 10.
Yeah.
26. 36.
Of course.
Yeah.
Fuck.
She starts at a 26.
When I-
Well,
when I-
27
when
if I
I
roll
fucking
1.
lowball.
I don't get an automatic 10. I should have, given all of her abilities. Roguish,
Alright.
freaking. But she's not actually. But she has expertise and a +5. Anyways, I do see you and your friends hanging out, having a good time, doing your thing. End of Quiz's turn. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to. You're stunned. Yeah, you're stunned, which means you're incapacitated, which means you automatically fail strength and dex saves. So I'm going to use my very last one of those. Oh, but I only have one was the move, and then it's your turn. You're stunned.
Mhm.
End of your turn. Use my last one to crush you.
I'm no longer stunned, right?
At the end
Oh,
of your
and then-
turn,
Well, it's
I get
her
to do it.
turn.
And then it'll be
start
her
of
turn.
Yeah.
after that. So,
Gotcha.
but as your turn ends, I can take my
Legendary
last
action.
legendary action,
That's true.
which is 10, 21 force damage,
21 force.
and you are knocked prone, no longer stunned, as the roof just kind of seems to crush
Ooh.
down on you.
Ow. Amazing.
Start your turn. Cool. 20. One miss, one hit. On.
Like a super hit, I'm guessing. Because he has his reaction to add to his AC.
Actually, it's EC 14, or I'm sorry, EC 24.
Then yeah, he'll use his reaction.
Use one of his reactions to deflect it.
The
Fuck
chromatic.
Worth
Gift of the
it.
chromatic.
Worth it, do
Mhm.
that.
Can you mark it off or no?
I'm gonna try. Gift of the chromatic dragon.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, it doesn't let me interact with it. He hasn't used any yet this fight, so that'll be easy enough to track.
Yeah. And that's just for the one attack. That's not like a shield where it's like until the end of.
It
but
just
it's
lasts for the
It's
one.
that one attack. It's so it's just reaction of one attack.
What? She only hit once.
Mhm.
Or- yeah.
Right. Yeah, she missed the other one, luckily, but I'm sure she can legendary action and hit him again. Most legendary action creatures have the like spend one and hit somebody.
Neck crush is the only one I can do.
Oh, well.
Dead damages.
Nut crush.
That crush.
Oh, it sounded like you said nut crush. Like
Not
oh,
crush.
nut crush sounds worse than an attack.
That crush. Yeah.
Not sign up for all that.
Nut crush. It's not chromatic. It's a different one. It's the metallic.
Yeah, metallic. Sorry. Yeah. The chromatic's the one that gives him.
Against that attack roll. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's the end of Doom's turn. It gives her turn. She gets that back, which is fun. Moved in. Miss, because he did that. I'm going to use Hollow Void on. And you're on the ground. You fucked up. We're going to do it. Because I want to murder you. Because why wouldn't I
You're gonna
want
do
to
it again?
murder you? Hollow Void, I need a con save.
Con save. Maybe that's better. 25.
Cool, you'll take half damage. And you're not stunned.
And almost fucking die. But hey, good thing I'm taking half damage. Because, yeah,
Jesus saves.
she could definitely reduce me to 0 if she rolled high enough.
20, 30, 40, 50. It would have been 50. It's a pretty high roll, actually. But, so you'll take 25.
25. Cold. Or no.
No, that's
That's
force damage.
25.
As the shadows try to crush you, but you're like, no.
Ow.
And the shadows release, and you are not stunned. Then I get to bonus action, go invisible. And
Took 139 damage in that amount of time. It was fun.
actually, no, she'll just go right to there. What am I doing? I don't remember what I was going to do. Just going, I'll get you guys. So that's her, but she's invisible. You're not stunned. Gorak, you are up.
Would I be able to say something?
If you want, like, you have telepathic. You can do
Gorak, she's in that corner. Invisible.
Oh, then I just go flying into that corner.
Cool. So if you're reckless, it's a flat roll because she's invisible, so you have
Yeah.
disadvantage. But
Oh yeah,
Well,
blind
that's
sight.
oh yeah, you're
in
right
that
next
range.
to her.
Like
You
at that point, I'd be able to
Have
see her
blind
for sure.
sight. You can see her, so you're fine. Yeah. So it's advantage.
Right.
If she does not, you have blind sight.
Now's the time we need 20.
No, but
Not
guess what?
not this time, but we're 36 to hit.
That's a hit.
I will invoke the rune. It's a crit. You don't lob her head off, but it's a crit. Within 60 feet of the bonded creature's attack is then turned into a critical hit with my reaction. The ring on a Dune's hand just fucking flashes real quick. Snicker snack. Whoop some ass, hopefully.
Jesus Christ! All right, did we?
And
just-
it's a crit. It doesn't lop off her head because you didn't roll a 20, but it is a
Yeah.
crit, which means it does get the d8s as well.
Well, did we decide? Did we fully decide on how many that was? It's like 8 d8s, right?
It's on your character. It's on Snicker Snack. It'll say on there.
Keep always fucking forget. Well, I just always forget.
You're good.
68.
Because
So
if
it's
you roll a
12.
20, you just lop its head off. You don't have to care about the D8s.
Yeah, but at this level, you're not fighting a lot of things that you can just lop their head off.
True.
Depending, I mean, if
It's
it's
much more
by
difficult.
If
itself,
they have legendary actions,
Yeah.
if they're like
They'll find some way
if
to
they're
stop it.
massive.
if they're huge,
Yeah.
Granted, at your level, anything that big probably has legendary actions as well.
Are you doubling the dice? Or
Well,
do
this
you
is
roll
that.
double
This
dice?
is just the d6 right now.
Well, you double those.
Yeah.
And the d6, and the 6d8, and double them as well.
So 33 doubled.
66.
You don't double your modifier. Your
Well, that's
bonus,
just dice.
That's just dice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So 33 doubled, so 66.
That was 10. 22.
32.
Plus 40. Oh, 22 total.
22 total.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
31. 43.
66 plus
43.
86.
Yeah.
Right?
66 plus 43 is 89, right?
You double it.
No,
He rolled double the dice.
he rolled double the dice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those
66.
D8s were just
89, yeah. Fuck. Hello. No?
No,
109.
109.
109.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was like, where's 80?
Why is my brain not functioning?
What's your modifier to the attack? Oh, you don't know. It's 16 right now.
okay.
Plus 16 currently. So
109 plus 16.
125.
and technically, well, hold
Buck
on.
25. Fuck yeah. Put some hurt on that bitch.
You knew you were hitting solid, but then there was this like flash of light from behind you, and then you were just like, fucking nailed her.
That does bloody her.
Holy shit.
Alright, attack number 2.
Good, because I'm critical.
Even worse, but still 27 to hit.
27 to hit.
Yeah.
Roll one more d. 20.
She's lucky.
15.
What was the worst of all three?
The
A natural one.
No, it was a 7.
Oh, was it a 7? Okay, what's that hit?
7 plus 15,
You're-
right?
You're currently
Is
at
it 22?
17.
Yeah.
So yeah, that does still hit.
Oh, even higher.
I thought it was a 1. It's okay.
No, it was a shitty looking 7.
You're good.
Again.
Anyway, she was going to use a luck point there to try to get you to miss because that hurts.
Yeah. Correct. This is brutal. Doing what a barbarian do.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Because, yeah, I can't really step away.
Heard. End of your turn. I'm going to use 2 of these. And we're going to get all of you fuckers here. So, any magical effects on you ends.
Well, that's all of our
Okay. So my
Our
weapon.
telepathic bond.
Yeah, telepathic. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't know why I
Fuck, we weren't even thinking about
didn't
that.
think about that. What level is Rary's?
5th.
Yeah, so that is gone.
You bitch.
So now you guys can't communicate telepathically, but 3 of you are in the same build or same room. Yeah, so
That's helpful.
all that goes through. Now it's Golrak. Norin is up.
Norin, I guess, will. Well, he's got his Blade of Disaster over here. I think he likes it. He did take damage, right? No, he didn't. Did she miss him? She hit
She
him.
missed him. She would have hit the second time, but he used his reaction.
That's right. Get to the Metallic Dragon. He's still a little hurt. I think he's gonna ready action. He's gonna ready and just try and see if she pops back out.
Okay.
You know what he will do? Can he use his bonus action to move the weapon closer to him? To himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can move there. At the end of Norin's turn, with the last of my stuff. Quiz, you are up. You guys are no longer telepathically bonded. After
But
she
the
hit with that.
last thing that he said was she's in the corner.
Last thing that he said is used in the corner.
And yeah, Gorak hit her.
And you literally saw him like
Yeah.
his
He's
weapon
over
like
just
drag.
fucking just jamming on her. Chris is going to move towards that corner.
Does your
Does-
blind sight
Yeah.
sensor?
You don't see anything there.
And then goes back onto the teleport thing.
Teleport away?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
There's a 12.
You can dash if you want. And then
No,
still
'cause then
bonus
he's
action
useless like
hide.
that, so he's just going to hide.
So ready action to attack and hide. 16, 26, 43,
42.
Fuck. Damn.
17, and
so close.
26.
Yeah.
24 and 18.
Yep. Damn.
Very close. I don't have anything else. A dune.
A dune is fucked up, like a giant fucked up shit sandwich. He is not having a good time.
Fix that.
He's fucked up, and there isn't much that he can really do about it in his state of being. Well, I mean, he can. He's gonna have to, because after he took that much damage, he's gonna have to.
If you want to explain to him too, since he wasn't here, what's going on with the ring.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like I've told you about it. I have the Ring of Amity on me, which is anytime I'm healed, you're healed as well, because I like bonded with you during.
Isn't it anytime either of you are healed? Or is it just when you're
I
healed?
think it's just when I'm healed, but let me double check.
I thought he could heal himself, and it would heal you too.
Ring of
Because
Amity.
that would be really useful too.
You touch one willing creature to form a magical bond while this bond lasts. Oh yeah, yeah. Whenever you're subjected to a spell or magical attack that restores hit points. No, the bonded creature also receives the benefits of the spell or effect.
Oh, okay. So it is you.
So it's just me. Yeah.
Damn.
But that means that if
If I'm taking
he
damage,
heals, it heals you as well. So like if you pour a potion down his throat, you get the effects of it, and he gets it.
so
It's not as good because you can't go bonus action, half my hit points, and give him 200 hit points healing, but
I will use. Oh god. 80 is not enough, and I know that.
missing is not enough. I know that.
100 isn't even enough. 100 isn't even enough, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because if I take the same amount of damage again next turn, I'm fucked. So I stand up, and I will cast an 8th level heal on myself. So, Gorak, you and I both get 100 hit points. And it ends any disease, blindness, deafness on us. But we are none of those things. So, but that's my action, and then as a bonus action, I will use harsh language.
Harsh language works for me.
I will,
Dude, do you have any healing potions on you?
I do.
Because I have a decent supply, and you're more than welcome to heal them.
I go over, I'm just gonna stand next to Gorak, yeah, and just like shield and fucking be ready.
Oh, okay.
No, he's shorter than me.
Assume the
A lot
position.
short.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
But that's
drop to the knee.
That's pretty much it. That's all I got. No, because even with 100 hit points, I'm maybe staggered, but
Can't
I
last
was
another round of that.
almost perfect and just about died. So
Can't
I
stand that
cannot take the same amount of damage that I did last turn, or I will die. So,
Part of that, she came out to attack everything. She's like, oh, I can't even attack him.
so I'm gonna hit
Everything's
you.
going into you.
Yeah,
At least it wasn't a crit.
that's true.
Well, with the blindside, did
Know
I
what they're doing.
did I see her just like back
She
out
just
of the wall?
like disappeared in the wall, and I mean, you technically get an attack of opportunity, but that initiates as soon as
Once-
she enters the wall, so
Yeah.
you just hit the wall.
Yeah, once she exits your spaces when you get the attack, and she's in a wall.
It's gone.
Yeah.
You sly bitch.
You bitch.
Oh, and I don't get that. Oh, I don't get that.
Been
I
watching a
don't
lot of Toy Study, so everybody's
fucking
bitched
get
out.
that. Okay, so do we have faith in ourselves? Yes, we do. Okay, so all I have to do is make him drop concentration. If he loses concentration, I'm fine.
No one's gonna blow it up.
So my first one is at advantage because
He has blind.
she's invisible. No, he doesn't.
Doesn't he? He wasn't there with us on that island?
Mm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, remember he was a coin.
That's right. He was a coin.
That's going to be...
No, that makes sense because I feel like that whole island probably would have been easier with more.
That was the black or the
zombies and
gifts.
shit.
No, that. Oh yeah. That's right.
The
Forever Seen Hills. The Forever Seen
Hills.
Hills. They only gave you guys proficiency with firearms.
Yeah.
There's still lots of these cool relics out there
Right.
that if you get the relic, you gain a boon.
Right. And
But they're just out there now.
they're just out there.
You,
One
Here we are doing something else.
But I'm sure she
Oh.
probably hits him. His AC is not
26.
huge. 26, he'll metallic dragon.
Okay. And then second attack is flat roll, and that one will be 23.
Which still hits.
She hits with 1.
Yep.
Right, 14. Yeah, 22. And we're doing 13 slashing, and it's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 cold damage. So 55 is 54 is 26, 27. So 27 plus 13.
Is 40. Oof. That's rough.
20 con save?
Yo.
DC 20 con save, he has a plus
Is he?
3 and advantage.
I don't think you've given it to us through the walls, right? Because he's further than 30 feet
He's
away.
way further than
Yeah.
30 feet away. Yes.
So he's got to roll a 17 or higher.
they're also
advantage.
they're also not like this.
Yeah, it does.
He has advantage from. He should have advantage from his features.
Why, does he have Warcaster or something?
No, the Pact Boon thing where Eldritch.
Oh,
Keeping
he
your-
took
this thing.
one of those. Gotcha.
I think. Hold on. Let's double check. Maybe he didn't take it. I thought he had it.
It's
Ill Omen. Hacks.
no,
Ancient
I don't think
Secrets.
he has it.
Vistas, Maddening Hacks, Tricksters.
Because Ela did.
Ela did, and I thought he was gonna. I thought he was going to take it. Apparently, he did not.
Or did he? I thought he did. I thought he was swapping out Fiendish Vigor.
Yeah, see, and he does have Phoenix Vigor, which I don't think he's supposed to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he should have advantage.
Level 20, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, advantage. You need a 17.
Yeah.
He has a plus 3, so
Yep.
find a 17 on one of those.
Oh,
so
close.
close.
Oh, wait. He can use his talisman, right?
Yes, he can. He's used that twice, so he
Right.
has 4 more uses.
So, guess what?
Made
He
it.
still has his Blade of Disaster.
Cool. That's not what I wanted.
But technically, that's his reaction, though, isn't it? If he uses his talisman.
He can use his talisman to use a reaction, and use a reaction to do that, right?
Right.
Let's double check.
So he's not able to attack.
Give me a second. Well, no, because he used his reaction
Oh,
to
the Metallic Dragon.
Metallic Dragon.
You're
So give me
right.
1 second. Let me just double check.
He might not be able to talisman it because you didn't want to be hit. Which, not getting hit by damage is always good.
Keeping the Blade of Disaster up would be awesome.
Right. I think it's going to fall.
Protection of the talisman. When the wearer of your talisman fails a saving throw, they can add a d4 to the roll, potentially turning it into success. The benefit can be used a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus,
Oh.
and they get back. So it's no reaction.
It's
So
no
yes,
reaction.
so he still has it,
Oh, fuck. All right.
Son of a
which I
bitch!
did not want. But I did hit you once, so I did heal.
That did hurt.
My heal wasn't as much as I wanted. But now, because I'm like, oh, your blade's still there, I'm going to Hollow Void Norton. Wait, did I? I told you the damage, but I didn't actually do it. It was...
It was 40. Total.
because it was a set. Yeah, 40 damage.
It's 40 because it was a 20.
27 plus 13.
Yeah.
And then, because you're the one I see here, I'm going to Hollow Void you, so I need a con save from him.
Con save. This is a magical effect.
It's
I
a
think he's
flat
asked,
roll.
right?
Magic effect, yes, so he has advantage. plus 3.
Nice.
21.
21 does not get it.
The fuck might not be
he
able to make it.
could. Can he burn another one then? Because they're
It's
not
no
reactions.
use, yeah.
So
It's 4, so he only has 2 left.
22.
22 saves.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn.
Oh!
He's still going to take half this damage, but he's not stunned.
Right. That is important.
This sucks so bad.
I brought all these dice out because I thought I was going to drink a potion, but then I realized that I had high level spell slots and I didn't need to drink a potion. Although technically I do need to drink a potion. I have to.
55 force damage, so that's 54, 27.
27.
Yep, 27 again. 27. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to adjust his hit points every time you tell me. But that's another concentration check, right?
And he's almost bloody, but not quite.
And
Yes,
that's
and
a
I did
13.
27, so 13.
Which he may. No, he fails it.
It's
Well,
plus 3.
12.
he makes it.
Fucking.
And
why
that's
off? Why is he
3
off on all
uses.
these fucking things?
So
So
he's
he has-
used it 4 or 5 times.
He's used it 5 times
used
now.
it 5 times
so he has
now.
one more
So he
use.
has one more
God
use.
damn.
But that's the end of her of her turn.
Yeah, and she has legendary actions, so
Yeah.
we're fucked.
Gorak.
Now, I mean, since I saw that she left, I guess I'm gonna freaking jet off into the portal and try and continue on with this battle.
5.
15.
How do you look after I heal us?
Very much better.
Are you staggered?
I was about bloody before. Now I'm not staggered down.
Oh, okay, cool.
10, 15,
8.
20, 25.
Deuce.
That's the one over
Oh, yeah.
there that we've never gotten into until just now.
30, 35.
The deuce?
8 again. I swear
45.
I was just here. What the fuck?
Well, and everything that you own, like all your possessions, teleport with you as well.
So if you were to throw something and then try to teleport into a different room, that's why it always looks like
Alex set down
fucking
a
shows
candle, and it looked like he was going through, but it's because his candle is teleporting as well.
Then I'm gonna stay there and not dash because I cannot do anything otherwise if I do.
He's going to be ready.
Yeah, be ready.
Ready action to fuck some shit up. End of your turn. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Damn, bitch.
I need a strength save from Norn.
A strength save,
Mm-hmm.
which he's not. He's even worse at. It's a magical effect,
Yes.
which I don't think he could make this. Yeah, no.
Not like that.
What is it?
Add those two together.
He got a 10.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage, force damage, and he's knocked prone. And give me that concentration check.
Oh, God. Oh, it doesn't matter because 7 plus 3 is 10, which is what he needed.
Cool.
I seriously tried to fail it. I really did.
Norn is bloodied,
it's-
but it's his turn.
The spirit of Norn.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So, Norin. Well, let's start with the Blade of Disaster. Because that one's easy enough to understand.
Fuck some shit up.
So, Blade of Disaster plus 16. Oh, fucking off the 20 onto the
Of
2.
course.
18.
That hits.
It does?
Yes.
Holy shit. Well, that's a 48 points of damage. And then second attack with it. It's a 33. So that's 48 points of damage. 1 away from critting. But that's fine. And then... does he want to...
She's looking pretty critical at this point.
Pretty critical?
Mhm.
Okay. She's looking critical. We've done a lot of damage to her though, and it hasn't been enough. Norin does a lot of damage. Okay, we're just gonna blast her. That's the easiest. We'll do the fire. Brimstone Blast. Just try and fucking do as much damage as possible. 4 blasts.
4 blasts, brimstone.
They don't need to be separate, I don't think, right?
Nope. These are flat rolls. I didn't get my invisibility back. Otherwise, I could have dashed away.
4 blasts. Well, 1 auto misses in true Norn fashion, but the rest hit, right? 21.
Yes.
So yeah. 3.
And that one hits too. Yeah. So just gonna use up those. Trying to find ones that don't hit her, but 3 hit.
Yep. So then that's 3 times 7 is 21 plus 30, so a total of 51.
51 damage. Norn starts blasting into her, and she just dissolves. And there's no one he can see to put his blade on.
Right.
Or his thing on.
He's like, bitch! He's looking around like, fuck you.
He stands up.
That was bonus action. Move. He knows the portal's somewhere down the hall, so he'll start trying to go towards the end.
He was there 5, 10, 15 because he stood up.
Because he stood up, yeah.
He was like,
Just crawl, bro. Just crawl.
well, I think she's dead,
We don't have
but
to
I can't tell anybody.
Yeah.
So, quiz.
Quiz. Teleport.
5, 10.
9.
We weren't
15,
all
20.
we weren't all in there. So is somebody? Well, somebody still has the bond.
Nope, everybody's been hit by it
we're
by now.
Oh, because we're all.
We've all been hit by it now.
You said 3?
Yeah.
So it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Following your same
Yeah.
method.
and ready action.
Yep.
And, okay,
And hide.
I don't see you because
Good.
I'm dead.
Excellent. Because that was a nice 40.
We could be here
A long time.
forever, guys.
Right now it's more just funny for me, so
It's a Dune's turn, though?
see how this works out. Yes.
But Dune's gonna drink a potion, and then he'll spend some movement trying to teleport. He's like fucking in shock that she didn't come out after him. He's like, what the fuck? Drinks potion.
I thought I could kill Norn. I mean, I got Norn pretty fucked up, too.
Yeah, if you would have hit
If
him,
I would
the
have hit
other
him one more time. And if he didn't save, he would have been stunned. And that's the whole plan. Come out, stun you,
Yeah, and then just.
and then next round, just freaking advantage.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, the stun would just be
Yeah.
fucking game over for sure.
Mhm. Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to use your fucking reaction
Nothing you
to,
can do, yeah.
to get it past it.
32 plus 20 is 52. So, Gorak, you get 52 hit points. So do I. Probably didn't need to spend that big of one, but no, I did. And then, yeah, step in.
And then, if you want to track your movement.
So that's 5, 10 to step on it.
Yeah.
10, 11.
Looking for, what, 18
Five.
or 1?
10.
Is that right? 18 or 1?
Yeah.
Yep.
10. Oh, I just end up in the same place.
But you could have teleported.
15, 20 is. Hey, confirm that for me. That's an 18.
That's an 18.
20.
Hey.
Hey, 25, 30. You look fucked up, even though I just drank a potion. So. I will bonus action. Well, he'd probably tell me. And she's gone. He's still super fucked up, though. Maybe not. Yeah, it's just in his nature. Cast a healing word on him at 2nd level, which is technically a 3rd level for him. So Norton's gonna get a 15.
Getting them back.
That thing does 15 damage with just harsh language.
Mm-hmm.
But it's con too.
And you got next to Norn?
First roll I rolled an 11. Second roll I rolled an 18. I
Cool.
left it.
Norn would have also picked up the key would have dropped.
Okay, cool.
When she died, it would have like.
But he said something to him. I was assuming as he starts walking up.
Yeah. It's like, she's dead.
He says that because I'm getting ready to cast Sanctuary on him, and I'm like, actually, healing word. So he gets 15 hit points back. She's dead?
She's dead.
I can start sending word to the
Got a
others.
key.
Of course. You killed her. How many hit points did he get back?
He got 15.
Mark of Destruction.
He isn't getting healing from it.
Oh, from killing his mark? Aw,
No, he just, as a free action, he can move it to another target.
gotcha.
Hmm.
I thought
It's
that
only
he...
level 1. Level 1, he can put Mark on as a bonus action, and any damage he does to the marked creature is maximized.
Just maxed.
In addition to that, like kind of like Hunter's Mark, he kind of has a rough feeling of where the creature is,
Oh, nice.
and it functions like a hex.
Nice.
So if he has like
He could
relentless
relentless
hex,
hex,
and
okay.
or maddening hex, he can do all that stuff
Cool.
as well.
But yeah, so I just drop a little bit of heals on him, and that's my full move bonus action.
Gorak.
I'm gonna start hopping through here because I still don't know anything yet.
5,
On
10.
my next action, I can start
18!
sending-
Score!
Oh, sweet. That'll save me a spell slot.
But what's up, guys?
Wait. She's dead.
Dead.
Oh shit! All right.
30.
Join. Where's the little guy?
Give us a second.
This little fucker.
Even if he was here, we probably wouldn't know.
Hey, Quiz! Just like smacking into shadows and walls and shit. I don't think he's here. But again, you're right. He wouldn't say anything even if I yelled for him. So.
He's probably dead. We should just go into the vault without him.
Right?
Norn Gorak quiz.
Quiz.
Hold on. Oh no. That's Gift of the Protectors. Which we never actually use. Gift of the Protector.
Right.
Nope. He has Melvin, Laura Quinn,
Quiz isn't in the book.
Ward, and Varric in his books.
Yep.
Right now. I was just double checking who he had written down because he can do it without
The spell slot.
spell slot,
Yeah.
but not to you. So Norin is up.
Quiz is up.
No, it was Gorak, then Norin, and then Quiz.
Oh, okay. That's it.
I said Norin, and I was going to do that real quick, and then he's going to go. Actually, he's going to go.
Don't teleport us yet.
He's
Or
not
you
going to do
kill
that
yourself.
yet. He's going to go. Yeah. He's going to. And he's going to roll it because he doesn't have it. I'm just going to hit the button. That brings us. He gets 30 hit points back.
Not bad. And then the delay of the dice.
Right.
No, that's because the ones I have right now, they land and then the ground below them cracks and they just dissolve into the ground.
Oh, gotcha.
But he gets 30 hit points back, and he's a little bit better. Now it's Quiz's turn.
That's Quiz's turn. So,
5.
15.
10, 15.
14.
20, 25. Then you'll be able to hide after
You're
that.
able to hide in the next
Yeah.
room.
6.
6 is up here somewhere. Oh, no. That's a 9.
And hide.
Yeah, sorry, I wrote them for me, not you guys.
I got 43. Of course, you know, because the bitch is dead.
26. 35. So I wouldn't have seen you.
Of course.
Idun.
I will cast Sending to Quiz. Quiz, she is felled. We are in the longer corridor.
We?
he speaking French to me?
There isn't such thing as French, so
Alright,
probably
so
not.
Probably not.
Um,
All I hear back is we. Like, so
Cast
yeah, who the
sending.
fuck else, guy?
Everybody else, I'm the fucking last one in the party. The fuck?
Well, wait
Go
till you
Rack.
show up, then you'll know. Somebody hide, that way Quiz thinks that he's not the last one.
I could just be standing around waiting. If we're waiting for Quiz, then yeah, just waiting for Quiz.
Norin.
I've been poking around the hallway. Just walking
Throw
around the
another-
hallway, poking around looking for Quiz.
Quiz, your dumbass here. The fuck are you?
23 hit points.
Yeah,
Oh, I need to get my
the
guy
dice on
out.
D&D Beyond are rough.
Fucking horrific.
They're average, but I mean that's
They were worse than my dice, and my dice are awful.
you got. Yeah, no, they're pretty rough. Actually, on that one, quiz. 5, 10,
9, because he like didn't go anywhere. Oh, who's that?
15, 20.
15.
Is that 15 the big room?
No. 25, 30,
13.
35, 40,
17. So close.
45, 50.
And a dash. 6.
You can hide or you can do another dash.
Do another dash.
5, 10.
Because if she's dead, I better not be lying. 9.
15, 20. Get one more.
12.
12, and then it's 25.
Fucking all over the
Yeah.
place.
Separated.
Really getting to explore.
Dune.
Norin, how do you look?
He's not quite staggered. He's not looking great. He's like, it's fine. I can heal myself.
Okay, are you topped off yet?
I'm 8 under. So I'm as topped off as I can be without. I mean, you don't need a ways to heal.
Can I medicine check to like try and lay
He's
on
like
hands
barely
and, like-
injured. Yeah, you can lay on for 8. With lay on hands giving you the ability to say like I give you X amount of hit points, I'm gonna say if you're doing that, you can kind of be like, oh, I'm gonna give you just enough to top you off, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, stop there.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Some people are like, some people keep track off the table, and they're like, how many do you want to give him? I'll give him 1. Okay, he's not full. I'll give him 1. Okay, I'll give him 1. Okay,
It's like
and it's just like
All
just
right,
give him.
Alright,
8.
fuck this.
Yeah. Cool. So I'll do that.
And that was a Dune.
Everybody-
Gorak waiting.
Yeah.
Norin. Let's do 5d8 plus 7. Let's see mine. How much better they are. Not much, but better. So that's 16. So what? 16. So 27.
Plus his modifier.
Oh yeah,
34.
Yeah, 34. So a little bit better than the other one. And he's really close. Mark off another one of those. Cool. And then quiz.
Steps on. 16. Because, we're just going to
Do it be as close as we can,
let's
but
close
not
the
actually
camera
there.
without actually being on there.
16 is this
5,
one.
10, 15.
15.
20, 25,
11.
30, 35.
Rolls off the 17 to a 3. And 18.
50.
Hey.
And you have a dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can dash over here.
Remember, there's another teleporter at the end of this, so I don't know how we're going to get across because I don't have emboldening bond anymore.
I can get some of us over there. How many people can I thunder step? Dirty deeds, thunder step.
Dirty deeds, thunder step. We just make a large body of water over there and teleport us to the body of water.
You can also, when you teleport casting high level force, the damage increases. You can also teleport one willing creature, your size or smaller. So he can thunder step one person.
He can do himself. Really.
I can far step, thunder step if we have to. So quiz.
We might have to.
He was like, "Out." He still has some of his little ones, right? No, he doesn't. He used up his little ones already. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're there. So quiz, teleport over.
Yep.
And then he will move over and thunder step one person, boom, and then far step, and then thunder step. So that's 3 more slots that he had used to get that done. But he's here and he has a key. Are you gonna key?
No, you. Yes. You. I'll do it.
He's like, I can key. I probably can key better than you.
Probably. But I want to. Yeah, we can, but I want to. If you have the key, you
He's
can
like
with it.
holding it out. You take it, yeah. Cool.
Checks door for locks and traps, because you know.
Give me an investigation.
Fuck it, 18. No, I'm sorry. 26.
26. The door looks to be trapped.
Going to stick key in
Mm-hmm.
and
It's not locked, but it is trapped.
stick the key in and then open it.
Nothing happens.
Try locking it and opening it.
See if it'll lock.
Tries locking it, and then the door opens. I was hoping you'd try to disable the trap, because it looks trapped. It was the first door that looked trapped.
First door that looked trapped. Yeah, try and disable the trap and then it just goes.
Trapped, or it unlocks, but then it immediately retraps. It's still trapped.
It's always trapped with a book.
Don't hit that because we'll use that.
Don't hit that.
Yeah.
But the rest of this.
Why were you in there, Black Ooze? I don't know why you were in my washcloth.
Feel all oozy.
Oozing up. Ooze it on up.
Oozy.
To the washcloth side. Ooze it on up.
To the east side.
Finally got its piece of the ooze pie.
You.
Ooze pie.
Ooze.
Ooze pie. Yum.
Fucking yum. What's that? Big black sausage? Is that weird?
It was, no, he literally said big black dick.
Oh, and Sean goes
No,
fucking yum.
it was Russ.
Oh,
Sean
it was
said,
Russ?
Sean was just like, yeah, I guess I'm fucked, like hardcore fucked. And like Russ is in there and he's like finishing off with his possible, not paying attention. He's like, just big black dick. And Russ is like, fucking yum.
So good.
Timing. It's all about the
It's
timing.
all about the timing. Bless you.
Thank you. live out of existence? What's up with that?
That's
You
right.
can move. You just have to squeeze. The 5-foot hallway.
Tell me more about squeezing.
Quiz doesn't have to squeeze.
Anybody can squeeze.
Quiz doesn't have to.
Oh, as you said, you don't have to. I thought you said
No,
quiz doesn't
quiz
have squeeze.
doesn't have
I was like,
to.
you don't have squeeze?
Now, I don't believe that for 1 second.
Quiz has clenched butt cheeks. In the
Clenched
correct,
cheeks.
correct situation, that's a squeeze.
That's a squeeze for sure. But you don't want it to be a squeeze.
I'm saying.
At least I don't. I mean, personally.
No,
I mean,
no.
that was weird. The glare on the table got it. Oh no, it's the lip of the nap got it. Or I was like, did you just like skip over a line to drive me insane or what? No, it's just the edge of the table. Edge of the map. Don't fill in the line, please. Please. I'm getting Scooby-Doo vibes. Walk down one hallway, you come out another one. Walk down this hallway, come out another one.
The hallways aren't effectively generated yet, but yes. Is that me? Or is that you vibrating? Okay, I was just like, is somebody trying to get a hold of me? Should I be paying attention?
That sounds like a tiny dog.
Did sound like
It's not hot.
No talk.
Is it?
he's scared.
He's excited. When the doorbell goes off, he's excited.
Okay.
Written on the ground when you open this door, you see light emanates down, lighting braziers halfway or at the midpoint between every one of these things. Every 10 foot, there's a hallway that splits off and goes a different area. And then it narrows down to there with different things.
Different thing.
Different things. Not just anything, but different.
On the ground, written in Thieves' Cant, it says, "Remember what I told you, and take but one thing." Or no, sorry, remember the first thing I said, and take but one thing.
What I said.
What do I need for deadly damage? Deadly damage is D10s, right? Yeah, I just need D10s. 10, 11.
Am I getting like any illusion vibe from what's out in front of us? 60 feet-ish? Oh, can we re-up raries? Can we take 10 minutes? We want to re-up some
Yeah,
raries?
we can re-up
10 minutes well spent.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll do it. Just give me a minute. Cast raries on you, fucking asshole. Yeah, guys. Raise it out. It's cool.
Just in Norn's
I'll
head. Is
kill
this
the
thing
boss.
working?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No, it's
Can you-
cool.
do you
I'll
understand
kill
me?
the boss. I'll cast the spells. You guys want me to carry you too?
Well, if you're an offering.
I'd have to touch you.
No, I just climb on you. You don't touch me.
I think you understand how that works.
Nope. I understand exactly how it works. And I climb on you. You don't touch me.
But speaking of, are you injured?
Step forth, adventurer, and heed my whispered words. The first thing.
Step. Start dancing.
Step forth. It's the fourth.
Is that the first thing?
I don't know.
Nothing is as it seems.
Nothing is that.
Was that the thing that was on the wall?
No, there's other thieves' cants, but I don't know what they were. I don't remember because it's been fucking 3 weeks since.
Give me
If not
a
more.
history
Probably been over a month.
or an insight. Give me an insight.
Insight.
Yes.
It's not history. Same fucking thing. How about 20?
20. The first thing was the nothing is as it seems.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Remember the first thing I said, and take but one thing. And then there's hallways going off each different direction.
Nothing is as it seems.
You're not saying illusion. Other the light has some sort of illusory magic to it. Like there's not actual torches that are burning. It's not actual continuing flame. It's an illusory flame that is casting out light. Also, as soon as you haven't stepped in, but once you step in, your light will kind of come back. You're no longer cursed by shadows.
Ooh, cursed. So cursed.
Oh shit. I have right down all my things. Just didn't have it.
And take but one thing. 3, 1, 3.
What do you glean from this place?
We have 20 hallways.
21 technically.
Well, not counting the one at the end. Have 20 hallways. So Chris is going to hallway number 13. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Going to hallway number 13.
You're considering this side
Odds.
odds.
Odds, yep.
1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11.
13, that one. Goes that one, and
1 second.
I don't know if he can make it to that one. But
Right.
He's heading
Yeah,
there.
some shit's probably gonna happen, but I'll mark the one you want to go to.
You need perception.
Jesus. I
But,
think you see it.
35?
35.
No, don't you have a 20 something perception?
16.
Oh, I thought you had like a. Oh,
No.
it's Norn that has the
Yes.
fucking obscene
Fuck
perception.
that is.
It's like, oh my god. Yeah, 35 with your 19.
Well, take but one thing.
Do you tell us?
Take it, yeah.
You tell us
He's
what
going to say what the thing on the floor says. He's going to say what the first thing that the thieves can mentioned. Anybody have any brilliant ideas? Dorn, you're awfully quiet. Or Golrak, you're awfully quiet.
Take but one thing normally means take everything except one really important thing. So in this instance, are we supposed to take everything else but leave the important thing?
Nothing is as it seems.
Did we each get one thing?
So you're gonna walk down to there.
Yep.
Roll me a d20
You got a 35.
perception.
Perception.
Yeah. And I now need to see what he reads.
18.
18. There's a little placard on the ground, and it says, "An earring of stillness, unmoving and calm, ignoring no danger, inviting all harm."
That's 13. Oh, unless you.
Upon interaction, the hall is different every
It
single
was
time.
your own.
It was yours. But you walk down, there's a little placard on the ground. And the placard says, again, an earring of stillness, unmoving and calm, ignoring no danger, inviting all harm. Give me a perception check.
32.
Seems to be a little pillar. And what looks like maybe a little jewelry box sitting on top of it, open, little gleaming, maybe pearlescent gem. gonna go and just take the first thing you see.
Nothing is as it seems.
And go down and you pick up the box, and there's a little earring inside of it.
I don't like what it says. So we'll set it back down and walk back out.
What's everybody else want to be doing? And this is written in just common
Okay.
on a placard on the ground, like the decent size. You can read the riddle clearly.
Yeah, I can walk down next to Quiz.
Same here, I'd just be following.
Where you glean?
I think we need to. There's little placards on the entrance to each of these hallways. We need to read each one. Chris is going to move down to the next one.
Okay.
Right there.
Roll me a d20.
4.
4. Sorry. 4.
No, just 4.
4. It says, a guardian of freedom, offering grace, breaking the chains, revealing your faith. And you'll see down here, there's again a little pillar, and there's a little statuette on it, a tiny little statue.
What does it say?
You can read it as well.
Go down.
It says, a guardian of freedom, offering grace, breaking the chains, revealing your faith.
Well, if nothing is as it seems, I would suggest not going down that one.
The other one doesn't sound good. What did the other one say?
An earring of stillness, unmoving, an earring
There was an earring
of stillness,
there.
unmoving and calm, ignoring no danger, inviting all harm.
That one almost sounds bad,
It does sound bad.
but nothing really happened when you went down and grabbed it.
No.
Well, you didn't grab it, did you? You
Yeah,
just-
yeah, no, he picked
You went
it
and picked it up,
Okay. And it didn't do nothing?
No,
it lifted
You didn't put
as
it
if
on?
he picked
in
it up.
his hand,
Yeah.
and then sat down, nothing.
Did you put it on?
Did not.
This almost seems like descriptions in like a museum kind of situation.
Most magical artifacts you'd have to take time to attune
To attune to, exactly. This almost seems like I said, like a display. And like little riddles describing things.
Well, at Quiz's behest, I think your inclination is right. Let's try and figure out what the rest of them are. Let's check them out. I'm gonna still try and stay as close to him as possible, just in case he's...
Stay within. Everybody stay within 30.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
in case.
Who wants to look at the next hall? Just
Let's
give me a
look at the
number.
next one back.
This one?
No,
Yeah.
Give me a percentile.
Percentile.
I mean, not percentile. D20.
First, the other
15.
people.
The other random rolly.
Not percentile. No.
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
If you want to start just filling this in, Alex, it's
Yeah,
all
I
the
got you.
same
I figured.
rooms.
I got you.
This one on the ground, it says, boots of presence, leaving no trace, vanishing not shadows, but revealing your place. And you see these boots that are all freaking bedazzled and glamorous, and they look very like something a bard would love to have on his feet, probably. Just absolutely flamboyant, white velvet, freaking bejeweled boots.
I don't see the benefit in these.
Bizarre.
They probably cause shadows once they're finally attuned, would be my guess.
If we're following a pattern anyway.
That definitely seems reasonable.
You know what doesn't seem reasonable? Everything.
Nothing is as it seems, so... Are they all going to be circles in the middle?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Some things have circles, some things are bigger.
Okay.
So small things are on a pedestal, big things might just be sitting on the ground.
Gotcha.
Gorak, just roll me a percent, or sorry, not percent, D20 for the one sitting next to you. Kind of just like look at it, read.
13.
Did I do 13?
On the ground it says, a mask of truth. It reveals what's real, masking the lies, illusions concealed.
Weird.
Here, I can finish this off since it's on the same.
No, just need the one last straight line across.
And the mask is on a pedestal.
Mask. Alright.
And then some bootses.
And Katz's.
So that one had boots in it, and the boots say, boots of presence, leaving no trace, vanishing not shadows, but revealing your place. And you see these boots that are like white velvet and bejeweled and just like something that the most flamboyant bards would probably wear.
Right.
On?
And then this is a mask sitting on a pedestal. It says, a mask of truth. It reveals what's real, masking the lies, illusions concealed.
Move across the hall.
Over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
16?
16.
No, sorry, 10.
10.
Is the reflection of it as 10.
It said, on the ground it says, shadows dance freely in the dark of the night, hiding reward from sight. And this room is kind of just dark. You're not seeing light, and it seems like light's not really shining in there very well.
What was the riddle that you read us at the start of this? Remember the first thing I told you?
And take but one thing.
Take but one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm beginning to think that maybe we're here for everything. These all almost seem like set pieces or things that all need to be worn at the same time.
The mask and the boots definitely fucking clash.
Yeah.
Like hardcore. Like that is not, it would be a
Thinking-
different
We
vibe.
look at everything.
But nothing is as it seems.
Pick
is the thing.
the one that you think is going to work, but nothing is as it seems. So,
Well, is there anything in here that would indicate like a better decision to make?
not that we've seen so far. Maybe go at the end of the hall then.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like
Go to the very end of the
yeah,
hall?
jet to
Mhm.
the end and see if it says anything or there's any indication of maybe the direction some of these choices should make.
On the ground at that one, it says, a cloak of clarity, revealing the dark, shunning the unworthy, devoid of Sahanine's mark. And you see a cloak that seems to just be this shadowed cloak. Looks a lot like what that thing was wearing. Just that's hanging there. It looks like it's on a mantle or possibly on a person, and it's kind of like slightly moving, but there's nothing below it. The cloak just hangs as if like an invisible person is wearing it, and it's not. Shadows seem to like hit off the ground and like flicker off of it. Every time it hits the ground, you see these little like flat like flickers of shadow.
That almost
Cloak.
seems like what you came for.
Because all that, nothing is as it seems that strikes me as the one I want. But
But it says, a cloak of clarity, revealing the dark, shunning the unworthy, devoid of Sehanine's mark. So,
look at that one.
I didn't need a roll for that one.
Right. It is with it. 7.
7. It says, a chamber of warmth, embracing the cold, thawing the ice as tales are retold. And you'll actually see that there seems to be like a hearth here, and it has like a very low fire burning in it, like a fireplace.
Cross. 17.
17. On the ground it says, a cloak of radiance, shining so bright, revealing no shadows, blinding the night. And you see a cloak that is like a white cloak that seems to be billowing energy. This one, however, is on a like, mantle, or not a mantle, but like a dummy type thing. It's supposed to look like a cloak from the top, but it's kind of bright.
Right. Want that way? 1.
1. On the ground it says eternal life. And there's a pedestal. Just a straw. Okay. And it has a cup on it, like a chalice.
Yeah, don't drink that.
And across.
Roll for me.
10. Already done 10.
Roll again.
5.
5. It says a mirror of truth, revealing your fears, reflecting illusions, wiping your tears. And you can see that there is what looks like almost like a well, but you can see that the light is reflecting off it, so you're thinking that there's like a mirror you can look down into.
Across from the next one.
Okay.
18.
18. Roll again.
9.
9. This one the whole room, like as you step in and start reading it, you notice like the room is just glowing with moonlight, and that there is a fountain that's here, and the whole room seems to shimmer as if moonlight is reflecting off of the pool. And it says, moonlight's embrace, a fountain grace, concealing its fury in this sacred space.
What did it say?
Moonlight's embrace, a fountain grace, concealing its fury in this sacred place. And there's a fountain, and it seems to be like moonlight shining in and like reflecting off this pool. You can see like water's kind of trickling off, and it's just lightly.
Don't look at us. This is your god.
See the one across there?
Keep walking with him.
Yeah.
1. 15.
You've done 50.
Yes, but I'm just going to do the next one because we're not going to play this game.
Right.
I'm not going to end up re-rolling into oblivion.
This one, it says, a ring of deception, bending the light, consuming illusions, distorting the sight. And there's
So I said that one before.
there's things similar.
Up here. Said that to one of them.
The mirror.
No.
There's a fireplace, a mirror, a statuette, an earring.
Sounds awful familiar.
They might sound similar, but I can tell you once you see them all what they are. Next one across.
Yep.
Roll for me.
The closest one to it.
One.
That's fine. I got it.
So 2.
4.
No, I got it. This one says, a pit of awakening, stirring the soul, granting eternal rest, making you whole. And it looks kind of like somebody has a portable hole opened. It looks exactly like what you would expect a portable hole to be.
Next. 7.
This one says, whispers of solace, guiding your way, concealing the danger where shadows hold sway. And you kind of hear just like a whisper. You can't quite make out what it's saying, but there's a whispering coming from in here. Possibly saying something like, come here, come here. It's like the best thing you can kind of, and something else is whisper. In here.
Next one.
Mm-hmm.
15.
What?
15.
15. It says, gloves of honesty, revealing no lies, guiding your hands with truth's disguise. It's not green. And you see a thing with some little gloves on it. Looks kind of like wings. They're actually gloves. Just 2 little gloves, like sitting on like mannequin hands coming out of this pillar.
I know across.
Roll for me.
10.
10, so the closest one to that would be that. This one says, dagger of it's a you see a dagger there, and it says, in shadows it lurks, a blade of light, revealing truths in the dark of night. And you see a dagger that seems to be like pristine and shiny, and it seems to be balancing just like on the very tip of the blade, like just held up there.
Across.
Give me a roll.
The deuce.
The deuce. Okay. You see a pillar and what looks like a little maybe music box with a crank. You're used to this because he had one. It looks a lot like what she would have had. A little music box. And on the ground it says, a song of tranquility, calming the mind, guiding you safely, leaving dangers behind. What do we have still left to do? That one we already put out. That one. That one. That one. What other one is not there? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, duh, that one. Cool. Just remember which ones I don't have. Give me a roll.
7.
7.
Lucky number.
At the end of this, you see a throne. It seems to be made out of almost like it's inlaid with gold. It looks like the throne itself is made out of gold, and it has like a gold velvet. So just like this pure golden throne. And it says, a haven of wealth, open and wide, your weight in gold forever beside.
That sounds very much.
That doesn't sound good though.
Across hall.
Roll for me.
15. Seems like it.
The dice likes 15.
Until I get into combat, and then it's nothing but 2s and 3s.
Right.
A little bit smaller than a cloak. It's not a hooded cloak, it's a cape. This one says, which is funny because I mixed that up. It's okay. It says, a cape of brilliance, radiant and bright, concealing not shadows, but bringing forth light. Is that, no, I already, wait, did we do that one? That's the, no, because there's the other cloak. Yeah, the cloak of radiance, and this is the cloak of brilliance. But it's actually, this one's a cape, so it doesn't have a hood to it. Just a cape and a little tie string. 2 more. Roll, just roll for either, and I'll tell you what the last 2 are.
10.
10.
Right in the middle. 10s and 15s. Seems a lot of
This one right here says, a mirror of lies. Oh, why can't I read my writing? A mirror of lies, masking your fears, concealing the truth, and drawing your tears. Next, read my handwriting.
What was the other one?
And the other one, it says, a pendant of blindness, obscuring the sight, revealing no truth, lost in the night.
And what does it say there at the entrance again?
Remember remember the first thing I told you, and take but one thing.
Take but one thing. So here's the thing. Are we taking everything that this message says as one separate thing? One piece of information?
There is no comma.
Or does the first part of the information pertain to the second part of the information? That's conundrum number 1. Conundrum number 2, right? And take but one thing usually means take everything except for this one thing. So remember the first thing I told you, only take one thing and leave everything else?
Remember the first thing I told you.
Right.
The first thing he told you was,
Nothing's as it seems.
nothing as it seems. So then, also this conundrum, does that then mean forget everything I told you?
Right.
Quit, and Norrin's over here, Norrin says, he's like, does that mean forget everything that I told you and take it all?
Well,
Or forget everything I told you and take but one thing?
There's only 4 of us.
Take it all but one thing.
Right. Yeah. it's there are so many things at this point which obviously she's meant to do because it's
I feel
It's all about
tricked.
trickery.
I feel
It's
tricked.
all about trickery. So, in your heart of hearts, or should we start experimenting? Because my gut inclination is for you to have what you came here for, which appears to be the thing at the end of the hallway.
It does. But is that one of the things? So I can take one thing, so I take that.
But one thing. So are we trying to take one thing, or are we trying to take many things? I think was our question at this point.
We don't know.
So, if you're taking one thing,
I guess it'd be the thing at the end of the hall.
start with the big thing that you want. And then if we're going to try to take but one thing, then let's take as much of everything else as we can and leave one thing. I don't know. Maybe. Or we'll find out if we try to take more than one thing, bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
But something also tells me that because there are 4 of us here, the riddle probably pertains to all of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because we all had to be here for the whole thing.
So again, is that one thing each or one thing together?
I think it'd be one thing each. Take all.
Since
Take
we were
but one thing.
all forced
So-
to be in here.
It's. You can take everything except for one thing.
But nothing is as it seems, so
True. So.
take one thing and get the fuck out.
A lot of times in riddles, when they say something like that, though, like, and take one thing, like, it could mean, like, but only take one thing if you,
Right.
when people write and things. So it could be saying take one, like,
Yeah.
each of us can take one thing. Could be a way that's written as well,
That's-
depending on
yeah,
how.
Could be that, or it could be take everything in here
Mhm.
except for one thing.
Because it doesn't say take all but one thing,
No.
and it says take but one thing. So take but one thing. Like, so it's that take all. It doesn't say take all but one thing. It says like take but one thing,
Take-
which technically
Implied
Well,
in
what-
grammatics,
implied
so
in grammatics that
the figure of speech is take all but one thing, right? But it's implied take but one thing.
I would think that it means more to take one thing each,
That's what I was leaning towards.
personally. But I also don't mind taking more stuff as long as it only pisses off your god.
But if you get my guy pissed off, you can still have a good time.
Yeah, but can we trust these little riddler descriptions? That's the other thing. Can we trust what these
Because nothing is
actually
as
are?
it seems.
So yes, grab a cloak that's supposed to be brilliant or full of light, and actually it's just fucking inky blackness. I don't know. Like,
Wait, which one's inky blackness?
try out the one that says super fucking brilliant and nothing but light, and maybe it'll actually be darkness. That's why, if nothing is but what it seems, then what is that actually referring to? Is it referring to the riddle itself, or is it referring to the placards? Is it referring to the objects themselves? We don't know. But you grabbed the earring. Nothing seemed to happen.
Nothing seemed to happen. Just picked it up and set back down.
All right, then maybe we can try a little thought experiment. Maybe I can grab the earring. Maybe we pick one other object and see if I can enter into its vault. Just enter and see if I could move or manipulate something else.
Go pick up the ring and try to
Seems like a
go pick up
reasonable
the earring.
experiment.
Pick up the earring.
You pick up the earring. It's a like a white pearlescent gemstone. You can't really make out what it is. It seems to be like when it sits there, it seems to be like solid. But as it moves, it seems to like the pearlescent of the gemstone seems to swirl. In front of this, it says an earring of stillness, unmoving and calm, ignoring no damage or no danger, inviting all harm. You pick it up. Where do you want to walk?
Go ahead the hallway across with you.
The mask.
Go to the mask.
And you walk over to the mask. And there's a mask sitting on like a mannequin head. You're noticing the stone is actually shaped into the face of like a head of a mannequin, and the mask is put onto it.
What does the plaque for the mask say?
A mask of truth. It reveals what's real, masking the lies illusions conceal.
pick it up.
Pick up the mask.
Nothing seems to happen. And take it out into the hall with the earring.
When you go to go walk, there's a little bit of a weight, and you're noticing, you're feeling like you should put one of these back. There's that implication, but you don't have to. And when and like as you're walking, you step through, nothing happens, but there's a weight, and it's almost like the items themselves are saying like, which one do you want more? Is kind of your passive insight, because yeah, you're fine. You're kind of just getting this feel of like it kind of goes through, and as you're holding both of these, they just seem to get like heavier. Like it subsides, but like it seems like the two items themselves are trying to resist each other. Yeah. Unlike when you've seen set items before, they kind of seem to like kind of pull towards each other.
Okay, well, I'm not thinking that they're necessarily set items anymore. Just holding them, I feel this pull to favor one or the other. Leave one, take the other. I could choose not to, it feels. Don't know what that would do as we try to leave this place, but it does have the feeling or the air to pick one thing.
Quick goes down to the end of the hall. This hall.
Okay.
And pick up the cloak.
You go, and you go to pick up the cloak. It'll, as you like pick up the cloak, you feel like this static energy charging about you, and it says, "Are you sure you are ready?"
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
damn it!
So, the fuck? Why? We can go to the vault and you can take the trial.
You do know you can go to your other thing and you'll have all your magic bonuses and stuff.
Yeah, you need that, yeah.
You know that already.
Right, okay.
We've done this before.
Right. So as soon as you do it, it says, "Are you sure you are ready?" And you immediately know that this is a Spark Forged item, and if you say yes,
Right.
then you are going to be starting the trial.
Yeah. It's like shortly.
Dawn me when you are ready. And then the cloak just goes limp. And you're just kind of holding it.
Because we'll wrap it up pretty packed.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have it's set up for better chances.
Yeah, that was one of the great things about it.
Son of a bitch.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Thank you. What are you going to do then?
One of these seem really freaking cool.
You said the ring?
It was the darkness.
So once you step out, this wall seals shut. The wall just shapes shut. And the torches seem to flicker just a little bit. It's not an illusion. The wall literally just shut. You said the ring or one of the cloaks?
The darkness?
Oh, the room that's just darkness? Yeah.
Can I be with him?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look in. See, is it magical darkness? Is it?
It just seems to be darkness, but the light seems to not go into it. On the ground it says, "Shadows dance freely in the dark of night, hiding reward from sight."
Let's walk to that one.
Okay.
Fine sense.
Give me a dexterity saving throw. You have a +6.
Do I use my dexterity modifier?
Your dexterity
Dex
save.
save.
Oh, dex save. Oh, save throw. So, 33?
33. You hear a but you not really sure what the fuck that was. But you just hear a right towards your head. Kind of just like almost like a whip. But it didn't crack. And when you duck down, you step back out of the darkness.
Didn't see anything blind sense?
You didn't see anything. It seemed clear. If you want, you can try to go in and investigate again. But I guess technically you can give me an investigation. You haven't moved. You didn't have to go back.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Starts at 10.
26.
You're not seeing anything with your blind sense. It seems like an empty room, but you're not quite. I mean, it's hard. Blind sense is going to really help you with seeing moving things. You're not just straight daredeviling it where you're like, I have perfect sight, but more so
Right.
you
It's
see
not
movement
devil
and stuff
sight.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't see anything. You can move around and try to like
Good
check the walls.
Good.
Is it like blackness, or is it like...
It's hard to see them. It's not blackness, but it's darkness,
he's
like
gonna-
very dark. But your light seems to not be
Am I
going
still able
past
to
it.
see to the wall with true sight?
Mm-hmm. But it's
Just
dark though, so
still
you
like...
see that there's not light there.
Right. Similar to like void space-ish?
Almost, yeah. So like you're barely getting that there's a wall there, but you're not really getting much more.
He's gonna
It doesn't appear that there's anything in there.
Like-
'Cause
stealth. Something. Right. And
and
So
maybe
it's-
try to hurt you?
Give me a
probably.
give me a stealth. Then, if you want to stealth.
$34.
Okay. And then you want to move around, or yeah. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Just kind of moving through, checking the walls.
Plus 6.
Mhm.
So 37.
37. Again, you hear, and you almost pick it, or like you kind of move at something, and just a few little hairs off the top of your head kind of fall across your face.
Misty step out. Like,
And you see he's got just this little patch that's just cut a little bit shorter than, like, right to the skull almost.
I would suggest not going back in there.
It's fucking sharp.
You got yourselves a haircut.
Apparently. What are these? What's the one that says shadow? Directly across from him?
Oh, it's a statuette.
Statue.
Oh.
Sorry, it's a statue. It's a statuette.
Something about faith.
The statuette is a guardian of freedom, offering grace, breaking the chains, revealing your faith. The one that you just left said, shadows dance freely in the dark of night, hiding reward from sight. You're thinking you almost got that reward.
Not a reward I'm looking for.
Shadows dance freely. Gotta be careful with those free dancing shadows.
Right?
Yeah.
What was the 13th one?
Out of
The
curiosity.
13th was the earring. That's the first one. Which he still has the earring and mask. He's just like holding them.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, I will go in and try to grab the statuette.
You go try to grab the statuette. So you walk over. When you get there, you see it looks like somebody is praying before, and you see a small little thing, and what it looks like is a person praying to a bunch of smaller statues that are about half their size that look like the Divine Council, like all of the major gods. And somebody's praying to them. You're going to grab that? Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Con save is a 23.
You are petrified. You touch the statue, and then he literally looks like a statue.
Oh, fuck.
As you're freezing, you get one little thought in your head, and it says you should either drop the mask or the earring. Like you need to choose either the mask or the earring.
I drop the mask.
So you have the earring in hand. The earring turns to stone with him. And the mask falls and is not, but he turns into solid stone. Make note that you have the earring of evasion. It's nothing too crazy. It's just an earring, doesn't require attunement, but if you wear it, you gain the evasion feature.
Which is awesome for fireballs.
You have to make saves in order to be able to even
Well,
use
on
it.
a failed save, you still take half damage.
Oh, so it's like improved evasion.
No.
No, evasion is, there's no improved evasion.
Oh, they
Now,
just,
in this
it's
edition,
always
remember,
half.
it's just all evasion. It's just one thing. They split. Instead of doing evasion, you take, and then improved evasion, even if you fail. No, they just lumped it all into evasion. But yeah, so if you fail deck save, you take half, or it's as if you succeeded. And if you succeed on a deck save, you take, or a deck save, you take nothing.
Gotcha.
I'll put it in. I have the
I don't know
item.
how to do any of that.
Yeah, no, I'll put it on. It'll be fine. But just make note that you have that.
What does the wording of this thing say?
On the statuette?
No, on the floor going into it.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. It says, a guardian of faith, or I'm sorry, a guardian of freedom, offering grace, breaking the chains, revealing your faith. And a statue of Adun.
I do.
There's a statue of an angel with 4 wings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Little
Pretty
halo.
awesome. It's just like one of my buddies I've been adventuring with. Who's going to go flip a rope around his legs and see if he can pull him away.
Won't do that. Won't do that.
Just be careful, because if you
Things
knock
that
him,
happen to statues happen to the bodies.
Mhm. If you knock him over or something like that, like
Right, yeah, just not down to low, pulling low. Pull
you
up.
can also see, like, he touched the statue and he's no longer touching it anymore. His body recoiled from the statue a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you walked in there a little bit. You guys can easily go in and carefully pick him up and
Right.
bring him out.
Let's do that.
100%.
Yeah.
It's awesome because I'm your transportation guys.
Right. We've considered that.
Also, the nothing as is as it seems, it definitely pertains to the riddles.
Is as it pertains to the riddle. Nothing is as it seems.
The plaques. Even though 2 objects were just fine.
The ring, or the earring, it says, an earring of stillness, unmoving and calm, ignoring no danger, inviting all harm. And it's an earring of evasion. So the riddle is completely opposite of what it would do. You know that now because you're aware of what it is. Given the situation, you're effectively attuned to the item, but you don't have to attune to it.
Isn't there a brilliant white light cloak of some sort?
There's a cloak and a cape. The cloak, it says, a cloak of radiance, shining so bright, revealing no shadows, blinding the night. And the cape says, a cloak of brilliance, radiant and bright, concealing not shadows, but bringing forth light. So they're very similar, but again, the things that you're seeing here. There's a chalice that says eternal life, a dagger. There is a cape of light, a cloak of light, a ring, a pendant, which is like a necklace kind of. The cloak which you took and is gone. There are 2 mirrors. There's here, I'll just go through them all. Again, there's a mirror, a throne that's made out of gold, a dagger, the whispers calling you in, a ring, a fountain, a mask which is now on the ground there, darkness, chalice, it says eternal life, cloak of light, fireplace, another mirror, statuette. The earring is gone now. There's boots. There's a pit, which you guys recognize to be a portable hole, is what it looks like. There's gloves. There's a music box. There's the cape of light, and then there's the necklace.
Necklace was what?
It says a pendant of blindness, obscuring the sight, perceiving no truths, lost in the night. And you can easily get him out, like set him somewhere safe. Where do you want to put him? Statue of Adun. You can put him at the start, you can put him at the end, you can put him somewhere else.
Let's put it at the end. In the corner there,
Now remember, he is petrified, which means that he is no longer giving you guys his aura. Petrified. A petrified creature is transformed along with any non-magical object it's wearing or carrying into a solid, inanimate substance, usually stone. It is stone. Its weight increases by a factor of 10, and it ceases aging. The creature is incapacitated. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature automatically fails strength and dex. The creature has resistance to all damage. The creature is immune to poison and disease, although the poison and disease already in system are suspended, not neutralized.
Good news is you weren't poisoned or diseased.
Hey.
Who's gonna go pick up the cloak of light?
The cloak or the cape?
Okay. Oh, cloak. No. Cloak.
You want the cloak? So you go and you pick up the cloak. It says a cloak of radiance, shining so bright, revealing no shadows, blinding the night. And so you'll go and you'll pick that up. Okay, and pull it off. You're holding it.
Is this something that has to be attuned to? Does it feel like?
It's hard to just tell right off the bat. Do you want to try to attune to it? Do you want to try to see if it's something? Yeah. So it would normally require attunement, but because this is the first item that you attempted to, it does not require attunement. So you can now have this artifact that would normally require attunement. It does not need attunement right now. It is the Cloak of Shadowed Sight. What is your dark vision?
Blind sight?
Your dark. Do you have dark vision? Oh, you don't have dark vision. So you gain dark vision out to a distance of 200 feet. You can also see in magical darkness. But what ends up happening so you take it and you're like okay, cool, like you kind of throw it over, and when it goes through, in 200 feet, everything is bright light. Everything you see for 200 feet is just bright light. As if you're just standing, no clouds, perfect day, freaking spotlights pointing every direction from you. You're just a glowing beacon, is what you're seeing.
That's what he sees, but does everything see him as a glowing beacon of light?
When you walk out, did you ask them?
Yeah. It's like, am I bright?
Mm-hmm. You look exactly the same as always.
Didn't you? Nope, not at all.
You see it as if
Still not even sure you're there.
everything within 200 feet of you is bright light to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trudge off and deal with them boots over here.
I'm going to go pick up the boots.
Yeah.
So the boots say, boots of presence, leaving no trace, vanishing not shadows, but revealing your place.
Strap on the boots on my crow's feet.
Going to put on the boots.
Yeah.
You kind of had that feeling like if you wanted to, you could attempt to start an attunement to him.
I suppose I'll try, but I mean, honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
You can wear them, and they will not require attunement. These are boots of vanishing. You can cast Pass Without Trace on yourself, affecting only yourself at will, and you can cast Pass Without Trace once per day per proficiency bonus. So 6 times per day. You can cast it, which affects everybody around you. Other than that, you can pretty much just keep it on you by just casting it once per hour.
Sweet.
What are we going to do about the snowman over here?
I don't know.
Is the mask still on the floor?
I'm guessing, yeah.
I'm gonna go take the mask and go put it back.
Put the mask back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to put the mask back. If that doesn't do anything, I'm just like, that's really my only idea right now. I don't really have any other.
And it didn't take like an hour to attune, like you automatically attuned, but you don't require attunement for this item. I don't know. Hold on, I'm not seeing. I mean, like, my only thought is I can cast Melbone Stone into you, and you can just ride inside of him. No, I can only cast that on myself. I've got...
Give him 10 tickles when you do that.
I can contact other plane or commune to try to figure out what options we have.
That definitely seems like a good idea because I don't have any idea to do with what to do with the statue once I've carried out of here.
And that would be my thought, is we would literally have to go back through everything and carry him out.
Let's see if there's anything that we can do for him before we have to go through all that. Whichever one you think would be best.
Probably commune first, because commune, that gets me I get 3 yes or no questions for free without risking going mad. and then I can try and cast it again and figure out from there. Do we want to do anything else with these rooms?
Well, we pick one. So Norn, pick one.
Well, I don't know. There's a pendant, there's a mirror, there's a cape,
Seems
there's
to be
a
exact
throne.
opposite of what the thing on the ground says.
I mean, what you said seems kind of like it. You say, I mean, you know it's the cloak of shadowed sight, but cloak of radiance shining so bright, revealing no shadows, blinding the night. Like, it kind of does that for you, not for anybody else.
Right,
But
yeah.
it gives you that dark
Right.
vision 200 and can see magical darkness 200 effectively because it's considered bright light, even magical darkness. That being said, it doesn't actually get rid of the magical darkness or anything like that.
Right.
You're also not aware of the magical darkness. You're also not aware of shadows. So sneaking, hiding might be a little bit tricky. You're gonna have to really like catch what's going on. You're gonna probably want to be more like behind objects, like just hiding in darkness. Like normally you can be like, oh, it's dark, I can just move stealthily. It's kind of hard. I mean, you can try that, but you're like, is it dark here? Like I have to take your word for it
Do that, right?
because you're trying to just like. It's one of those things like creeping down the road in the middle of the night versus like walking down the road in the middle of the day. Like
It's different.
you know the movement, but you're like, I don't get it. Like, is it dark? I mean, I don't know what would be good for me.
Just go put that back
The cloak.
on the thing and go down and check out the cape.
So you put the cloak back.
Yeah.
You come down and check out the cape.
Mhm.
Pull it off. It's seems to be a cape. Put it on. You're like feels like you need to attune to it.
Try it. Do attunement.
You're going to need to take a short rest. It's going to require attunement.
So once you've picked one up and put it on and done the attunement thing, I was going to say that's apparently the one you picked, because this one's actually going to require attunement. Because puts it back, goes and puts the other cloak back on.
Throw it back on, and as soon as you throw it on, just bright light. It feels like you're attuned to it, but you didn't have to unattune to something else. It's just like you've bonded with this magic item, and there's just that bond between you two.
So this would definitely have its uses, but it's not a constant wear item. He'll take it off, put it in his back.
It's like, yeah. It's like, man, if you're in like darkness,
Mm-hmm.
magical darkness, like you'd fucking dominate stuff. That's solid. That being said, yeah, so what 3 questions, yes or no, do we need to ask? What do you guys want to ask?
Well, he's under the effects of what, petrification?
He's petrified, yes. I have nothing unless we want to use a wish. We have 1 wish left, right?
We have one wish.
I can ask, is there any way other than carrying him out to get him out of here? Because my worry is like, what if we we got to carry this dude who weighs 10 times his normal weight down that 1,000-foot wall? If we drop him, if we knock him over, if we break him, he's done.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. The little 2-inch wide. Freaking.
That walking along that platform. I mean, is it going to even hold the weight of one of us with that? Like the 4 of us went by, but
10 times.
you guys don't weigh that much. I don't weigh that much either. He was like the most, but 10 of him could break it. Or worst case, what if there's more creatures that we have to fight again? So what 3 questions do you want me to ask? Since no one's
Then
here.
say, besides using a wish, and besides him being teleported out of here, is there any way for us to get him out of here without going all the way back through all of this?
Yes. He said yes. I don't know what it is.
Is he, oh fuck, he's not. I have brilliant ideas. My suggestion is we use the wish, because fuck.
Yeah, probably the best idea would be to use the wish. Unless you have any idea.
I do not.
I've got nothing.
I'm just trying to come with a better question because we still got at least 2 questions to ask before we jump into using a wish. But still.
The way to get out of here that doesn't include using the wish or carrying him out, is it something we have access to now? No.
So it's probably the wish.
No, I said without using the wish.
Okay.
So without using the wish,
Or
and without carrying him out,
teleporting him. Or
Like-
having to carry him out.
yeah, without doing that, there is a way to get him back, but we don't have access to it right now.
Probably because it's him.
Is it specifically a dune? No. Cool.
Still don't know. I was never any good at 20 questions.
Well, at least clarifies our options a little bit.
Yeah, we can still use the wish. Which was the only fucking option we had before.
Oh yeah.
Well, what are we going
And we
to...
don't want Norn going mad, so casting again isn't very worth it.
Well, I can cast that one. I just have a chance of not getting it. Do you have 3 more questions you want to ask?
Are you having a good day?
I'm just saying if I... Yeah.
I do not.
What about you, dude? He doesn't have any questions either.
He's petrified.
He's speechless.
Yeah, let's use the freaking wish then.
Well, so now it's... Well, shit, he's our way out. We can try to carry him. Or in worst case scenario, we break him and we just leave him behind.
Does not seem like the viable option.
I'm saying worst case scenario. I didn't say best case scenario.
I don't think that's even a case scenario.
Okay, well then we're gonna use the wish then, I guess. Or unless you can figure out what else there is. You have to attune to the thing, don't you? To cast the wish? Okay. Can you cast wish? You can still cast it, right?
Yeah.
Or you can. One of you
Chris
can.
can. He rolled, he got it.
That means... Well, no, I mean, we can use
And
it
it's still
within
the
the parameters to just turn him back into himself and not risk anything. I'll do that if you guys want. We can take a rest. I can tune to it.
do that.
Now, do you want to take a short rest or a long rest? Because it's kind of getting late.
I'll take a long rest.
You want to take a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody gains a milestone, including you, doing. You had already gained it. You just hadn't rested yet.
Cool.
Which means you get an epic boon.
Which is in the book.
That's pretty epic.
There it is, right there. It's all the word boon. No. These are all the base epic boons. So I only have one book that has them in it. Or, of course, you can take a ability score adjustment, increasing stats, or something similar like that. If there's something similar, like they have like Boon of the Fire Soul, you have immunity to fire damage. You can also cast Burning Hands at will without using spell slot or components, and they have like Boon of the Storm Zone or Stormborn. You have immunity to lightning and thunder damage. You can cast Thunder Wave at will without using spell slot. You can do something similar, like I have the Boon of the Frost Soul, which lets you do the Frost Fingers, just cold version. So if there's something you want to slightly alter, you can as well. But I definitely look over those real quick. Well, I'll just actually throw it out there. There is one called Boon of Planar Travel. You gain when you gain this boon, choose a plane of existence other than the material plane. You can now use your action to cast Plane Shift spell. No spell components required, targeting yourself only and traveling to that chosen plane, or from that plane back to the material plane. Once you do that, you can't use it again until you finish a short rest. Currently, a dune is considered equipment. So, if somebody wanted to, you could pick him up and plane shift, but you'd have to take that boon. And that only worked for one person at dune, so like multiple people would have to do that, or if you plane shifted somewhere where you get him fixed, you can do that. Or you can just use your boon however you want and use the wish. But if you want to keep a wish on hand,
I think wish is the best bet, just because that falls within the parameters, and we're so good about falling with outside of the parameters of the wish. I feel like that just mitigates any potential fuckery that we could give ourselves from that wish.
yeah. Cool. Then Norn tunes to it. Does stone to flesh. And Adun, you are no longer a statue.
Welcome back.
You can mark off a long rest as well.
Whoa.
Everybody can mark off a long rest.
Wild. Shit was tripping, man.
It's weird.
Weird.
I want to, but I won't. It's fine.
What is it?
Do you guys feel different this morning?
I mean, not really. But I'm not the most in tune with my feelings.
You feel a little bit different, like
Feel
whatever
a little
boon
less
you have.
solid.
I just feel like this mark that I have, the mark of destruction, there's like more to it, but I have to put it on something to know what it is. But it's fine. I'll not
Do it.
We'd appreciate it if you didn't do that to us.
fair. Well, he thinks that everything's really bright, but it's not. And he has fancy shoes.
The dude's got some sexy earrings.
Apparently.
You're like attuned to the earring if you want to, like, attach it. Like you feel like you're like, I can just put it on and be attached to it.
Might as well.
And when you do that, you almost have just this little bit of like a foresense, like when things are happening, like, oh, something's like. Well, do we want to look into more of this stuff? I don't know what I should do. You want to look at the bones? Is there anyone that you saw that jumped at you?
I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to stack it just because that's what accrues me to.
Which one do you want to do?
Boon of undetectability.
Can't plus 10 bonus on stealth checks and can't be detected or targeted by divination magic, including scrying sensors. Cool. That's fun. I'm just glad you got that one and not. You could have put on those boots too. And by the way, now that Golrak attuned the boots, they seem to just blend into his skin. And it looks like he has this very thin leather strap on the bottom of his foot. And then just like very little light leather straps wrapping around him. It's very not what it was before it was attuned. They weren't illusory before, but they actually changed. But if you had had that, you could have guessed pass without trace on yourself.
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Undetectability. That's a fun one. What's everybody else thinking? I know you just started looking. Hold on.
That's the question.
I think I'm gonna go with the boon of speed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that, is it doubles your speed? Or what adds?
Almost. It adds 30 feet to it, and I can dash or disengage as a bonus action.
Bonus to stealth first. Come on. What's the stealth? Max value 10. So let's see if I can get this to work right. We go in here. Oops. Manage feats. I'm going to go undetectability. You gain plus bonus on stealth checks. Can't be detected. Add. So your stealth is now plus 34. If you refresh, it should show now properly. And then you said you're going with the bonus speed.
Yup.
Your walking speed is increased by 30. In addition, you can use a bonus action to take the dash or disengage action once per short rest. That I can do really easy here. You'll have to remember the bonus action part, but I can adjust your speed, which is ridiculous. Because now your walking speed is 75. Yeah. So you can go 150 with a move and a bonus action.
What kind of tackle can I put on somebody with that?
You have to wait and see.
Call me the fur missile.
Right. When you picked up the cape, though, I mean, so you're attuned to the cloak, but you picked up the cape and you could attune to it, which means you could take it potentially, or you could take the mask.
Are we still in this place?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had to wait overnight, and they took a long rest, attuned to the item, and release you. So, do we want to? I mean, I didn't take anything. I don't know what to take. There's a fireplace. There's a mirror. There's a statue. Probably not going to take the statue.
Don't fuck around with the statue.
You got the earring. You got the boots. There's a portable hole. There's gloves. There's a music box. There's a cape. There's a pendant. There's another mirror. There's a gold throne. There's a dagger. There's a room that's whispering. There's a ring. There's a fountain. I like fountain. I like water. There's a mask. There's a room of darkness. Gives you a haircut. I don't have hair. Probably not a good idea for me. There's eternal life.
Puzzle. Roll up the cape.
You roll the cape. Yeah. And that like weighted figure of like you have to decide on one thing is gone. No, it's just an item. You can take it if you want, but you'd have to attune to it. What if we cast legend lore on some of these items? Can you do like a switch to the orb and cast a few times? Huh?
When I rest, yeah.
Well, you just woke up.
Oh, okay.
You like I said, you can mark off a long rest. Your way, it's the beginning of the day. You can.
Then yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can absolutely do that. I can do the Orb of Scurius and can let in lore some things.
How many can you get?
Oh, move something around here.
I mean, you get what, 3 for free?
Yes, 3 for free.
Did you
And
need
I
it?
have
You already have
plenty
the bones,
of
right?
incense, so we can, huh?
You already know the bones, right?
Yeah.
Do you know which one you want to go with?
Not yet.
The spell recall is a really good one. Once you you can cast any spell you know without expending a spell slot. So whether you cast it or not gives you
Without
that extra.
without having it prepared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to have it prepared. You don't do that. So you could always cast like your biggest
No, you have to have
spell.
it prepared. You have to have it
It's no or no.
You know.
Spell recall. Now
Oh,
you
yeah.
can cast any spell you know or have prepared
Okay.
without expending a spell slot. Once you do so, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. But any spell you know or have prepared. So effectively,
That's always nice.
That'd be that you know if you prepared it. But
Right.
well, there's spells like there's any spell you know or have prepared. Some people prepare spells, some people know spells. It's just it just depends.
it catches both wizards and clerics. It'd be interesting to see about this pendant.
You want to legend lore the pendant?
Sure.
This is the pendant of perception. Gives you a bonus to perception and insight. Norn's like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Something you could use.
Potentially.
Because he's already amazing at those, so a bonus to that would be astounding.
Yeah.
What about the throne?
Legend Lord of the Throne.
Legend Lord of the Throne. It said that anybody who sits upon this throne is gifted their weight in gold every day at dawn. Give me an insight.
They're probably going to be turned into gold. I don't need to make an insight check.
Every day at dawn, you're turned into gold.
Turn it gold. Huh?
Yes, you and
That doesn't seem very useful.
That kind of has a larger suck factor to it.
I mean, if you don't want to do anything, that's one way to not do anything.
Yes. That pretty much end it all.
you're also knowing that the throne cannot be removed from the area.
Oh man, can't like cast a sacrifice in it.
Take the pendant and go give that to Norin.
Well, what else we have? Before we want to do that. There's a pendant. I mean, he'll hold on to it. He's like, I'm not attuning this right now.
Yeah.
There's a mirror. There's a cape.
there's not.
Which you have. Yeah, that's gone. So there's a pendant. There's a gilded throne. There's the music box. There's a dagger. There's gloves. There's whispers. There's a ring. There's a portable hole. There's a fountain. There's a mask. There's eternal life. Chalice. There's a cloak. There's a fireplace, and there's another mirror.
Eternal life just sounds like it's going to fucking kill somebody.
As much fun as the statue was. How about the music box?
You get one for free, right?
Mm-hmm. One more for free. Do the music box.
Music box. This is is known as a siren's well. Siren's wail. It plays a song that draws people near, and then it screams at them, killing them. Theoretically, the music box cannot be removed from this room. Those who have tried to remove this music box have found that it returned to this room upon the moon's first appearance. Something like that is what the lecture would say.
It's a trap.
I didn't legend lore everything. I made riddles for every. I didn't make a legend for every. But that feels like a trap. Horn just kind of goes and is like kind of shoots out this little like black ink on the floor, and a couple. He's like, that one's a trap. That one's a trap. That one's a trap. He stays further back and does it. That one's a trap.
That's bad to actually go into the little room back there. It's fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm not even crossing that threshold. Well, what do we want to do? I mean, I like this pendant, but do we want to look at more of what these things are? I mean, there's a ring.
The ring and the gloves. It looks like things that can easily be removed can probably be removed, but I doubt anything good will come from that hole.
Yeah, I mean, we can just start taking some stuff, but we'd have to be careful. I mean, the mirrors look like they're fastened into the ground. So I don't know if we'd be able to do that. I think we'd actually have to look at one of the mirrors.
I have so many castings of legend lore, but only so many slots. So, what do we want to do? Because I can cast it maybe a couple more times, but then I don't have any big stuff.
Well, do you have the material components for more than 3?
Oh yeah, I got.
Okay.
I have so many.
Oh, okay. Well, then, I mean,
But I don't have the spell slots.
how many can you do?
I got 2 more
2 more.
if we wanted, and then we could fucking whack our puds all day and do more tomorrow.
This
Do the
one.
ring.
All right.
And well, that one's gone. This one's gone. That one's gone.
The statue, you know what, though, that's crap.
Yeah.
So,
So you want to do the ring?
Go and do the ring.
This is a ring of reflection. What it says is ring of deception, bending the light, consuming illusions, distorting the sight. This one is a ring of reflection, but the way this one works is it mirrors any spell that's cast at the wielder back at the caster.
If it's a
whatever-
targeted spell, right?
Anything that's targeted at that person is automatically mirrored on them.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean,
It
Is it-
doesn't just reflect it, so you still get hit by it theoretically,
now they
but
take it.
then it's recast from the ring upon whoever casts on you,
Yeah.
which it's any spell.
Right. So
So
healing.
nice cool thing is like, yeah, you can walk up and be like, heal, and I could be like, cool, heal,
Don't heal.
you do that all day.
Go heal. Let's do it.
It would require attunement.
But it only works once per day, or once per short rest or long rest.
No,
Any spell.
it's
It just
all the
always-
time.
Anytime,
Any
any
spell,
spell, always
anytime a
works?
spell is cast on you, it is reflected back at the caster. It is an artifact. These are all artifacts. These are all very
The shtick is
powerful
it
things.
doesn't protect you, so you're still eating the spell. You
Yeah.
just get to recast
But-
it, which is still pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So there's a fireplace, a mirror, a chalice, a mask, a fountain, portable hole, gloves, a dagger, another mirror.
Dagger.
And then I'll use my last little spell slot to try out the dagger.
This is Sahanine's dagger of
Don't you
deception.
get 3?
He gets 3 for free,
3 for free,
but he
I
still
still
has
have to use spell
he
slots.
still has to use the
Oh,
spell
it uses,
slot.
oh, it uses
Yeah.
3
I'm
He
still
just-
casting
he gets
one at a time. I just
Holy shit, I thought it was like you get, for this cast you get 3 of them.
no.
In
No,
this
no.
cast you get 3.
No, it's one. They're
One item,
pricey.
yeah.
They are
Oh.
pricey.
But it's because it's like super high end.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
So this is the dagger of deception, or I'm sorry, Sahanine's dagger of deception. This is a +3 dagger, and it allows you to trade out whenever you sneak attack somebody. You can trade D6s to cast illusion spells instead, and then once it's resolved, you double the D6s that you have for damage. So effectively, like you have 10d6, you can go in and you could be like 6d6 damage and cast the 4th level illusion spell for free, and then it would do 12d6 damage. Or you can just do 20d6 damage flat, but it requires attunement.
Holy fuck balls.
Baseline, you can basically cast
It
illusions.
doubles sneak attack damage, is what it said.
It doubles the damage, the sneak attack dice that you do,
Okay.
but before you double it, you can take those dice off to cast certain spells, which I can give you a list of the spells.
It doesn't give you the spells, I would guess.
You don't have access to the spells, but you can replace sneak attack damage to cast the spells.
Right.
So you can cast them at will. You just have to get
You just
that
need to
dagger
attach,
into
right?
somebody.
But you have to know the illusion spells?
No,
Oh,
it
shit.
knows the spells.
Holy shit.
The spells that it has that allows you to do this with are Um, color spray, disguise stealth, silent image, magic aura, blur, invisibility, mirror image, Nether's mischief, phantasmal force, silence, fear, hypnotic pattern. Effectively, what you're noticing is it's every illusion spell that does not do damage. So, like, Phantasmal Killer doesn't work,
Right.
but you can get anything else. Like Weird, you wouldn't be able to do because it causes psychic damage. Illusory Dragon causes damage, you wouldn't be able to do that. Simulacrum you wouldn't be able to do just because it's not one of those, but you'd be able to do like Project Image. So you could take 7 dice off, cast a Project Image, like make an illusion of yourself freaking up to 500 miles away that you can see through, and then you'd still be doing 3d6, so then you'd roll that as 6d6. If not, it's a +3 dagger. If you don't want to fuck around with illusions, it's a +3 dagger that does 20d6 sneak attack damage.
Because, like, I might have to abscond with this one as well.
Greater invisibility.
Potential for 120 damage from a +3 daggers, kind of.
It's not just, I mean, it's a +3 dagger, but that's the highest. It's,
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying
It's
that's
a
the
freaking
max.
amazing artifact dagger.
I'm just gonna hit you with another death ward.
But you'd have to attune to it because it wasn't the first thing you grabbed. I was like, I kind of hope he grabs the dagger first. Being able to just have that dagger and not have to worry about ever attuning to it would have been nice. But,
But still unhappy with the cloak.
the cloak is nice. Just treating everything as if it's bright light 200 feet, no matter what. And it's only for you. Effectively what it does is it basically casts an illusion of a bright light for you that you perceive and nothing else can perceive. So that's the dagger. So is that everything for today?
Yeah.
And we're just gonna back around.
So that's another second one. I mean, I'm okay with hanging out for a little bit.
Yeah. He puts the pen in his pocket. He doesn't attune to it yet. Mike puts it in his pocket.
You're mildly.
Next day we called. Check out the chalice.
So the next day, we've got, so you just took the cape.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you can take the downtime and attune to the cape and actually know what it does.
Yeah.
If you want. That is the Cape of Shadows. The cloak blends seamlessly with the surroundings, granting you a +5 bonus to stealth.
That's like living invisibility.
You'd be at a
What is it?
39.
39.
The Cape of Shadows. It's the Cloak of Brilliance, radiant and bright, concealing not shadows but bringing forth light, is the Cape of Shadows. It's a cloak that blends seamlessly with the surroundings, granting you a +5 bonus to stealth. So whenever you're wearing it, it just like shifts around you and gives you a +5 bonus to stealth checks around you.
Do you have to attune to it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you guys, if anybody wanted to, they could try to attune to like the gloves or the mask.
I think I'm done experimenting because I'm the guy who can recover you all. Relatively. So if anyone's going to experiment, it should be you guys.
Or we can rest. I like the fountain. I'm curious as to what I like the sound of the water. I'm curious what it is, but I'm also not here to make that decision.
That's true.
So we'll call it a long rest next day.
Sounds like the best decision.
Use the Orb of Grace.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do the chalice.
Sorry. You know what the pendant does as well. You know what the cape does.
What's the
effectively.
cape called?
It's the Cape of Shadows.
Sorry, I don't
You've
know
got
what's on this.
a mirror, gloves, the whisper, the pit, the fountain, the mask, the mirror, and the light, or life, and that chalice of life. Thought to bring life or eternal life to anybody who drinks it. Everybody who sipped from this chalice has instantly died.
Calling me surprised.
Son of a bitch, right? It ceased to exist.
That one, I T-balled that one.
And the cloak was called what?
So you've looked at the
Cloak
and
of
the
Shadowed Sight and Cape of Shadows. He's permanently attuned to the Cloak of Shadowed Sight. Because you were becoming petrified, you were effectively leaving this place. So you had to kind of pick one there. That being said, I honestly think that the Earring of Evasion is probably the best thing for you here. Just half damage from deck saves. Just across the board is actually
Kind of-
really fucking
kind
good
of
for
a
you.
rogue
Really,
thing.
really awesome for a
you
dude to
have
have.
said,
Mhm.
You have said, how do you do that? He's like, "Do that."
Yeah, that's the fucking weird thing is now you're gonna watch a Dune and be like, so I do what the fuck?
It's like, there you go. What I'm
You're getting
talking
it.
about.
Like the dude flinches and it misses him.
Yeah.
Like, what the? It's like I was fully ready to take that one.
You just stop being there, and then you're there.
Right. Oh, just like that.
Why
Just-
didn't I fucking do it?
That's where the
You have to
earrings
not. You just don't get hit by it.
Right.
I always tried
Just
to not get.
stop getting
I
hit.
tried
Just-
to not get hit
just-
by it as opposed to just not getting hit by it.
Don't get hit by it. It doesn't hit you.
So that's one.
And the dagger was what?
Sahanine's Dagger of Deception.
Check out the fountain because Norn was curious.
The fountain.
Probably a trap, but
It is referred to as Fury of the Moon. It is a fountain that shines light. While in that room, people can rest easily. There's no burden. There's nothing like that. It's what's actually kind of blessing this place. However, if the water's disturbed, radiant energy has been known to just, like anybody who's disturbed the water, gets bursts of direct, pure moon energy.
don't touch the water. Don't disturb the water. But it's a nice little resting
We
place.
can rest there, but not.
Do not
drink.
touch the water. Don't do anything to the water.
I really want to touch the water and
There's
see
a
what
lot of
happens.
radiant stuff.
Do you want to touch the water and see what happens?
Don't do it.
You're good at right?
I'm good at that, but no.
Okay.
I'll believe. No, don't touch the one.
What's the mask? Fuck it. Do the third one on the mask.
Third one on the mask. It is a mask of illusions. It charges per day, and it has every illusion spell.
It recharges once a day?
No, it has charges per day.
Oh, charges per day.
And it allows you to cast every single illusion spell.
Oh, nice. Jesus.
And just charge. You get the cantrips at will, and then it's 1 charge per level of the spell. It has something around like 25 charges a day.
Jesus. That's a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Does a lot of charges per day.
But that's because you can cast a 9th level spell. That's half of it. But it's the mask of, or it's Sahanine's Mask of Illusions. But when you attune to it, you can cast any illusion spell. It just takes charges.
Pretty sick. I can use that for sure.
I think it should be 20 charges, and then it gets 1d20 charges back daily. So you may not get them all back.
Right.
You know, say you use them all up, and the next day you're like, cool, I get 3 charges. That's the mask. You've got a fireplace, a mirror, a portable hole, whispers, another mirror, and gloves.
Gloves seem like something we can do. So legend of gloves. Everything else kind of seems like a trap, but we can check them out.
Gloves?
Yep.
Um,
And this is using my materials.
They're gloves of misdirection. They give you a bonus to sleight of hand. So, they really make it easy for picking locks and for stealing stuff and things like that.
It's kind of disappointing.
What kind of bonus?
They give you plus 10.
What kind of bonus?
Plus
you
10.
say?
Jesus.
They're double what gloves of thievery do, effectively.
If you know you got a job to do, fucking A. Last one I want to check out. Mirrors, hole, hearth. You like input?
So mirror, whisper, mirror, fireplace.
We also
And a hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did.
Oh,
check out
and the pit. Which could be a portable hole we could take with us. We could possibly take one of these mirrors with us too, who knows?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess we'll try and figure them all out at one point. So
Yeah.
check out the hole next.
The pit.
The pit.
In the pit.
The pit of despair.
It is a portable hole. However, it's fixed in place. Attempting to remove the portable hole, most people will fall inside of it as you're kind of like pulled into it. It is known as a pit of eternal slumber. Any creature that enters falls asleep, stops aging, and just sleeps forever.
Fun.
I don't know about Golrak, but Chris thinks that sounds nice.
You don't age, you just sleep.
Sounds dope.
The question is, do you dream?
I wonder how many people are sleeping in there.
Sleeping implies dreaming.
Mood check.
Sometimes.
You just have
I was gonna say it's like
It's
there's no
it's
way.
deeper than a normal portable
Hey.
hole.
Hey, you guys gonna wake up? No, they're not gonna wake up.
I can't be put to sleep magically. Should I just check it out, or do we think that it's more powerful than?
Probably, yeah. You probably.
I think
don't
it's
wanna
gonna
test
supersede
You
that.
probably don't want to test that out.
Okay,
Unless you want to.
no, it's fine.
Jesse's not here to make that call.
Right?
Well,
You
that
don't
was
sleep. Can you be
fine
magically put to
casting.
sleep? Oh,
I think so. Even with a deathless nature.
you
I just
don't have to sleep,
Yeah, I just.
but you can be put to
Yeah,
sleep.
I can be put to sleep. for
I
sure.
can't be put to sleep magically.
Oh no,
Is
wait,
it-
nope. And magic can't put you to sleep. I don't need to sleep, and magic can't put me to sleep. So I am immune to sleep.
Do you
Well,
Think you could go in there and see who all's asleep in there?
I mean, I would think that I would go in there and see who's sleeping in there before, because
Yeah,
he
I'm
could
not gonna-
bring me
no.
back to awakeness. But
Would we tie a rope to you and see? Pull your ass out.
Now, the way it was worded, though, the person, once you fall in there, you fall into an eternal sleep. It doesn't say until you leave there.
Right.
So,
It's going to be interesting to see who might be
if I
asleep.
were to fall asleep and stay asleep,
Probably couldn't lesser restoration you out of that one.
yeah, it might be something bigger,
We'd have to
wish or
wish it.
something. Or
Or you don't fall asleep and you can raid all the.
I don't fall asleep and I
Sleeping
can raid
people's
all the people who
bodies.
are sleeping. I get that. But if I do
That
fall
was- that
asleep,
was my only
then
thought.
am I going to be forced to attune to something? Because I haven't attuned yet.
Very
Well, I
true.
don't think you'd have to attune to a portable hole because a portable hole.
I don't know.
I don't think you'd be
I mean, I
forced unless you were
could
holding
potentially.
something.
I would hate for me to leave here and not be able to attune for free to whatever things like that you guys are getting.
Yeah, you should pick
We'll just
something.
not. We'll not go in the hole for now.
Yeah, don't go in the hole.
So that is marked off as a trap. That's everything for today.
That's everything for today.
We have 4 more tomorrow. Cool.
And I can get them all then. And still have a good spell. Title spell.
Eternal Whispers. If you enter, or creatures have entered this room and been trapped while shadows devour their body. So that's a trap. You go in there and then it locks you in there and you take necrotic damage until you die or until you get
have a
out.
shadow.
But it's a lot of necrotic damage.
Don't deal with the whispers. It's not a fun time.
Interacting with this fireplace release bursts of cold energy that has been known to solidify creatures into the creatures and all equipment worn into solid ice, and then the fireplace melts to them over time. And you're kind of looking, you're actually seeing like kind of discolored puddles in the room, and you're like where it's just kind of melted in.
Oh,
And you're like, oh, those are like people puddles that have melted and then dried up.
People puddles. Fun. Avoid that one, guys.
bottle people.
Avoid that one.
And then there's 2 mirrors. All you know is that looking upon the mirror, or anyone who looks upon this mirror brings an essence of fate with them. Anyone who looks upon this mirror brings an essence of fate with them when they leave this place.
So those two are the same?
An essence of fate. And they do appear to be the same thing.
They both see the legend lore, as you know, that anybody who's looked upon this has brought an essence of fate with them when they leave this place.
The fuck does an essence of fate mean? Probability something or other.
You kind of have a feeling that there's a chance that one could be a boon and one could be a curse, but you can't really detect from this because you're detecting not an object but an item,
No.
unless you want to cast Legend Lore directly on the mirror, but to do that you're going to have to look at it.
Of course.
One of these is going to do something good, one of them is going to do something bad, potentially.
50-50 chance.
That's the vibe I get. And there it is.
I think we should look at the mirrors. Fucking came here for him.
Look at the mirror.
Which mirror do you want to look at?
Where are the mirrors?
There's one
Why
here
do we gotta be like this?
and
guys?
one here.
Jesus.
The mirrors, it looks almost like a well, but when you look into it, it's only about 2 feet deep and it has a mirror at the bottom of this like well. That's the first one that you encountered. This is the second one you encountered.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Check that one out.
So you go and look in the mirror.
Yeah.
You look in the mirror, and you see like an essence of yourself crying,
Great.
And the tears, but the tears seem to dry up. I need you to roll me a D8.
Deuce.
2. So 1, 2. Okay, that's good. And I need you to roll percentile.
Shit. 10.
Wait, that is you rolled percentile.
Two fucking no, because I rolled a 10 and a double off.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. A lot of 10s have a 0 on them. 10. So that's good. So roll me 10d6.
So yeah, you got a double up. Jesus.
Could have been worse. You could have got 100. Oh, well,
That's
no,
what he
technically
got.
you did get 100.
He got 100.
Oh, yeah. You did get 100. Because it's a 0. It's not a 1.
It's a 0.
Yeah,
Zero,
so
zero.
0, 0, 0. Yeah, so you did get 100.
Oh.
So I technically need... You can multiply that by 10, or you
10.
can roll... Okay.
100d6.
Oh.
I think you just evaporated quiz.
You think?
$37, 370.
370. Cool. You look into it and you just see you see yourself crying and the tears just seem to dry up. And you're just looking at it and you're kind of confused and looks confused, and then it looks back at you and just kind of winks.
How do you feel?
95. Because they'll tell them what happened.
Interesting.
Yeah. It says, a mirror of truth, revealing your fears, reflecting illusions, wiping your tears. And your tears are wiped away. The next 370 of your tears are wiped away.
So he can't cry?
What's the other mirror do?
I'm not sure we want to find out.
I would look at it, but I'm not here. Maybe about you, Gorak. Are you going to look at it?
No. He's not about it.
Because like, gotta take the good with the bad, right?
Somebody
I
does.
would say probably it's not the best idea to have fate
I've never
be with you or
never
against you.
particularly had the best of ideas. I'll go check it out.
I'm going to look at that one.
Be near him.
This mirror says, a mirror of lies, masking your fears, concealing the truth, and drawing your tears. You look into it and you start seeing your illusion starts to cry, but it winks at you as well. Give me another D8.
6.
6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, sorry, 6. Yeah. And then give me percentile.
How about 18 this time?
Oh. Roll me 18 d12.
You want help with that?
Yes, I need help with that. I'm not a user of D12s. 18 D12?
8, 10, 12,
At least your freaking
14,
100 wasn't 100 freaking d12s
16.
or 100 d20s. Your first number, the d8, is determining what dice you roll, and then you're rolling percentile number of that, and that's how many charges of fortune or misfortune you're getting.
Oh.
That's 18.
Good damn. I saw it
A lot
once.
of ones.
Kind of lowballed that one.
I got a 12. I rolled 112.
So 20,
Mm-hmm.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 79, 80.
88. Cool.
Thank you. I got it.
So one is 370 somethings, and one's
Charges
88.
of something, and one's 88.
Fucking yikes.
He is bringing the essence of fate away with him.
Sure. You can't glean which one is the good one, which one's the bad.
They both blinked at me.
That's cute. I'm glad you like yourself.
I did.
One made him cry and one took away his tears. Again, one says, a mirror of truth, revealing your fears, reflecting illusions, wiping your tears. And the other one says, a mirror of lies, masking your fears, concealing the truth, and drawing your tears. So one of them lies to you, makes you cry, and one of them tells you the truth and makes you not cry anymore.
Well, at least the nutcracker was bigger.
Sure.
370 versus 88.
Whatever you say, friend.
So yeah, I don't know if anybody else wants to look at any mirrors.
No.
One lies to you and makes you cry, and one tells you the truth and makes you stop crying.
Chris will tell you which one's which.
Oh, you know, they say it on their little plaques.
And quiz feels fine.
Till the next long rest. Or the next zone, or however the fuck this works.
You just gotta use them up. It's fine. Just gotta use them up, and you'll be good.
Just use them up.
Just use them up, and then it stops affecting you.
Okay.
37 is a very large number,
Very large number.
especially for you. So are we done here? Should I attune to the...
Did we figure out the gloves or the boots?
Oh. Did we? Yeah, the gloves are... Yeah, he already got the boots. Boots give him pass without trace, at will on himself, and he can cast it 6 times per day on other people. And then the gloves are the plus 10 to
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand.
That is everything there, isn't it?
Mhm.
A lot and nothing else.
So, I feel like maybe the pendant of perception I should attune to.
Take it. Yeah. It's yours. Take it.
He'll take it and he'll kind of attune to it for free. And it gives him a plus 10 bonus to perception and insight.
Fuck yeah. Goddamn.
Cool.
That was his free attunement to get to that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking
So, we're going to plane shift out of here? Where are we going?
Yeah, we can plane shift. We can go to our vessel place if we wanted to.
Sure.
Try and prep you. Do you feel ready?
Do you want to go there first? Do you have every spell school and stuff?
No.
Do you need it? What do you know what you're doing?
No.
But you're ready?
Apparently not. Where's our place we're going to go in? I thought that helped.
It does. It gives you a moat.
It gives you a
For
moat
a
of every
school
school
of
of magic. So whenever you cast from that school of magic, you can tap in that moat, and it enhances that spell by some sort of way. We were just thinking that, given that knowledge, we could possibly do things like, we don't know if potions will be affected by it. We don't know if scrolls will be affected by it.
It
Or
wipes us clean of everything, but you have your possessions on you.
Mhm.
So you have to bring the potions with you.
if potions even work, or scrolls even work. Scrolls, maybe. Potions, maybe. Maybe less potions. Maybe more potions. I feel like scrolls probably more because you're still casting, but not everybody can cast from scrolls. It's something you eventually get.
Yeah, Quiz will unattune from the Blade of Broken Mirrors and attune to the Dagger of Deception.
Okay. And I'll put it on there. So yeah, it has every illusion spell that doesn't require or that doesn't do damage. I'll add them all on there. I just didn't have them, the item's not complete yet. And effectively, the way it works is your sneak attack is 10d10 or 10d6, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you take one sneak attack off for the spell level you want to cast. So if you want to cast a 7th level spell, you take 7 dice. You cast it as part of the sneak attack, and then you have 3 left over. Whatever dice that are left over, you double those and do that much sneak attack damage. So if you don't want to cast a spell, you just do 20. If you crit, good luck. You will.
He's got good luck.
He does. He has better luck than all.
Yeah, that's true. You also have misfortune, and you also have fortune.
This is also true.
You're not sure which is which. You know, you have 88 of one and 78 of one. So once you've gone through 88 of fortune or misfortune, either or, once it's happened 88 times, and then that 89th time on one of them, you'll figure out that's the one that has 370. But if you crit, you'll do 40 because you'll double that. 40 d10 or d20.
D6.
D6. That's what I said. But yeah, so that's what it has. You basically
You're like,
have every.
I'm in, dude.
While sneak attacking, you can release that essence to cast powerful illusions. But yeah. Well, that's not what I want. I want illusions. I want only illusions. No. So for 1d6, so at will you get minor illusion for being attuned to it. It's a +3 dagger, attacking damage. You can throw it and it comes back to you. You get for 1 sneak attack, you can cast silent image, illusory script, disguise self, or color spray. For 2, you can do magic aura, blur, invisibility, mirror image, Nathir's mischief, this does damage, right? Yes. Or silence. For 3, you can do fear, hypnotic pattern, major image, oddly enough, phantom steed. For 4 sneak attacks, you can do greater invisibility, hallucinatory train. Because it technically does not do damage. No, it does not. For 5, you can do creation or mislead, which is that cool one.
Mm-hmm.
That one's really fucking cool because you become invisible, so you can literally walk up and stab somebody, take 5d6 off. You become invisible.
There's something that looks like Quiz.
You
Dang, that's
an illusion shows up right there, and then You can use your action move your illusory double up to twice your speed and make it gesture, speak, or behave in any way. And that's for an hour. While you're illusion, while you're invisible. As soon as you break invisibility, then it disappears. Seeming, you can do 5 to do seeming. That is basically illusory magic on changing the appearance of any number of creatures you can see within freaking 30 feet and just change their appearance. Mental prison does damage, right? Yes, can't do that one. Programmed illusion. You can use 6 to create a programmed illusion. It lasts until dispelled, and every single time that whatever triggers goes off, that illusion performs. You can do 7 to do Mirage Arcana. You make the terrain up to 1 mile square look, sound, and smell like something else. Creatures with true sight can see through the illusion's true form. However, all elements of the illusion remain. So while creatures are aware of the illusion's presence, the creature can still physically interact with the terrain. Project image, that's the one that lasts a day. You can project your image up to 500 miles away to a place you know, and you can see through it as if you're there.
That's pretty cute.
Which doesn't work so great if you're actually fighting someone, because the only way you can get that is if you sneak attack someone and hit
True.
them.
And yeah, and that's it. Those are the spells that it has. So, and those you can cast at will, just using your sneak attacks to field them. And I'll have that all on the thing. I just have to finish it. It's an item that takes a little bit longer because it's weird with the way the charges work and making it last that well, but. Do we want to, where do we want to go? Do we want to go back to our base? Void base? Do we want to go pick up some items? Maybe trade some of this stuff off? Can you message, you can message one chick in the help plate. Well, I mean, you can go to the Shadow Haven Bazaar.
It's true, I'm trying to trade some of it.
Some of the stuff wouldn't be bad for them.
You know, there's other stuff, wishes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
More decks.
There's that illusory guy who did all the illusion stuff. He might like this Mask of Illusions. That allows you to cast, it grants access to every single illusion spell.
Oh, that dude would bust if he saw this thing.
Any costly material components have to be given, but other than that, freaking, you can cast any spell just using charges. Like weird, 9th level. Each creature was limited with fear. Make wisdom save. On a failed save, the creature becomes frightened for the duration. Illusion creates the creature's deepest fears, manifesting in the worst nightmare. At the end of the frightened creature's turn, it must make a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage. On a successful save, the spell ends. It lasts a minute. So we could do up to 40d10 psychic damage. That one you don't get, because it's a damaging one. It's all her deceptive type stuff. Or just more d6. If you just want to do more d6, it just depends. But do we want to go and trade some stuff off? Do we want to? What are we thinking? Do people want to hold on to some of these things? Yeah, I know you did the Dagger Deception. There's Mask of Illusions. I mean, does somebody else want that? I don't know that it's good. I know you can, because you can attune to more things. So instead of that illusion, you can attune to that and cast crazy ass powerful magics.
Alright. Could cast big ol' illusions. I don't know much about illusions. Well, I know that they could be useful.
Weird, illusory dragons, simulacrum, project image, mirage arcana, programmed illusion, mental prison, seeming, mislead, dream, creation, phantasmal killer, hallucinatory terrain, greater invisibility, phantasmal steed, major image, hypnotic pattern, fear, silence, shadow blade, phantasmal force, installs magic era, Nathir's mischief, mirror image, magic mouth, invisibility, blur, silent image, illusionary script, distort value, disguise, color spray, and minor illusion.
I mean, it definitely ups my spellcasting ability.
Or the other ones that there are is the Cloak of Shadows, which lets somebody have the bonus to stealth. The Mask, the Gloves of Misdirection, lets somebody have the bonus to sleight of hand. Ring of Reflection.
Ring of Shadows and Cloak of
The Ring of
Shadows.
Reflection, that too. That's pretty beastly.
What's that?
The Ring of Reflection.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you're getting hit by it, they might as well enjoy the pain too.
Yeah, have fun with it too.
Or, also it's nice because then if I heal you,
Mm-hmm.
You heal yourself. You'd be the one who would be healing me. You're the only person I think that ever casts spells on me. Other than myself.
Most of the spells that I cast aren't from you.
Sorry, guys, I got those spells.
you have one now. Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Just remember you can't cast spells while raging.
But he still use Pass Without Trace.
He'd have to come out of his
He doesn't
rage.
cast it, does he?
Yeah, he can cast it on himself,
Oh, okay.
and he can
I thought
cast it
I thought it just
around.
affected him.
No, he actually
That's
he
what I
can
was
cast
thinking
it
until
on
right now,
himself
too.
at will.
Right?
Yeah. No, he can cast it on himself at will, affecting just himself, and then he can cast it once per day per proficiency bonus. Normally.
Good thing it probably doesn't seem like it's something I'd be using while raging.
True.
Sure.
It's just one of those things you can't just stay forever rage if you want to use it, unfortunately.
It just requires more actions and movements. Because I can go in and out of a rage at will, it just requires an action to do, or a bonus action to do.
And of course, Pass Without Trace is lasts an hour, and a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature within 30 feet of you, including you, has plus 10 bonus to stealth. Checks their tracks can't be tracked. Creature leaves behind no tracks or traces of its passage.
See, because I could do it and then rage.
You could. You can do it and then rage for an hour, and then you're good. If you want to cast it on other people, it is concentration up to an hour when you're doing it for everybody else. But you can rage while concentrating. But you have to concentrate on it. So.
I don't have any specific desire to try and remove anything more from this place. But I also don't feel like fucking with any kind of consequences.
We're keeping everything, yeah?
Alright.
What's up with the trapping stuff?
Nobody else wants to look at a mirror?
No.
Take fortune or misfortune? Okay.
Not today.
Cool. Then, where are we gonna plane shift to? You gonna call that chick and tell her we're going there? And we'll see what we can do. I mean, we can. Or are you gonna use the mask? Do you want to hold it and that way you have it available if you want to use it? Or do you want to try to trade? You also have a new attunement slot if you want to go out and start. Well, you could just use it, or we could go and see what else we could trade for you.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, is illusion something you want to do?
I mean, I don't know much about it. It's not really my thing. Keep trying to think what's going to help me best prepare for the trial of Ayun and knowing things, I guess. Which is funny because then it gives you the gift of knowing more things. So, I don't really know.
So you know these things, and then you know even more things. And knowing's half the battle.
Apparently.
You know what we could do? You could attune to it, you could make a simulacrum and have the simulacrum try the trial. If it fails, then that means you would have failed. If it succeeds, then it's probably better than you, and it'll kill you, and we'll just run with it.
It's a neat idea, but I'm not sure if that would work.
Except it doesn't get its spells back. That's not how that works.
Well, doesn't a simulacrum only have one spell? Or one spell slot?
And a fraction of hit points.
Yeah.
It has all of its spell slots. Just
Yeah, it has-
once
yeah, it
uses
has
them,
everything.
They
It
go
just-
away.
The simulacrum is damage. You can repair it with an alchemical laboratory using rare herbs and minerals for 100 gold piece per hit point it regains. If you cast this spell again, any duplicate you created with this spell is instantly destroyed. The simulacrum, it has half the creature's maximum hit points. Otherwise, the illusion uses all the statistics of the creature. It duplicates, except that it is a construct. Simulacrum lacks the ability to learn more or become more powerful, so it never increases in levels or abilities, nor can it regain expended spell slots. But you could use a charge to create one. You would need the money. You need a 150 gold piece ruby and ice or snow made to look like your body. So 150 gold piece for the ruby, you could, and then make a copy of yourself. Hmm? Oh yeah, because wait, isn't I thought it was up to 900. It's 1,000.
Oh, it's 1,000. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 1,500 gold piece of powdered ruby. So I mean, you could possibly get away with using 600 gold piece of powdered ruby in the orb, but you'd have to be attuned to the orb, which means you wouldn't be attuned to the mask potentially.
Oh, the shield, really.
Yeah. But you could make a copy of yourself that's completely like you, except it has half hit points. Can't be healed.
Could be worth. It has my features.
The duplicate of the creature is a creature partially real and formed from ice or snow. It can take actions and otherwise be affected a normal creature. Appears the same as the original, but it has half the creature's maximum hit points and is formed without any equipment. Otherwise, the illusion uses the statistics of the creature it duplicates, except that is a construct. And then it says, nor can it regain expended spell slots, which tells me that it can cast your spells.
Mm-hmm.
So it can use your features and spells. Which is why I had the simulacrum. I had the simulacrum that could, or that would, they could get up to 5th level spell per day. So they would do that because they can't regain expended spell slots, but they could use their knowledge to use the extra stuff. It was iffy. But I would also make a simulacrum and have him cast wish outside the parameters, and if it
That's-
got all fucked up,
That's what I was
just
gonna say. Is like I've
dismissed
heard
him.
of people doing a lot of like game breaking shit with a
Oh, yeah.
simulacrum, or just trying to push the limits of it. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
so technically, I could do all these things.
Well, and that's the thing is like because you can make a simulacrum. If
That
you have the
has-
ability to cast simulacrum,
that
your
has
simulacrum can make a simulacrum that
and
can
then
make
it
a
just
sim.
goes
Yeah.
goes deep. That was the basis of the thing that I was watching.
It just gets expensive.
Yeah.
Materially, yeah. That's all the material costs.
Except for if you have wish, you're just like, I wish for 2,500 gold piece worth of fucking diamond dust or ruby dust. Okay, cool. So I've got 20 castings of it right there. I wish for 10 clones of me made out of ice. Start sprinkling. And you guys actually went against one of those in this world. You never actually got against him, but the Ulathar.
Ran into him.
You didn't actually run into him specifically,
It was
but
an illusion.
he was coming after you, and there's an illusion of the Ulathar. Because I made a simulacrum for each of the gods, and I did modify memory, and I trained them to be basically like they were wizards still, but they were a servant of that god, and they did nothing but study that god and rule over my city. And so I made a high council of like one clone of myself for each of the gods, and I modified memory to make them not realize that they were clones. They thought they were all their own individual people. It was interesting. But those are things you have access to. So what do we want to do as we wrap up for the day?
For Quinn's trial, what's he gonna need?
Well, the simulacrum wouldn't have the equipment.
I mean, for Quiz's trial, I mean, what the fuck is Quiz gonna need?
I mean, we want you to be able to have the opportunity to cast, or have the way to cast, or use as many of the schools of magic as possible. That way you can take
Your
advantage of the
simulacrum
modes.
would fucking suck.
It'd be terrible.
It would be terrible. I forgot about that. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
The simulacrum with me would be
With-
awful.
With none of your equipment?
Yeah. I mean,
He'd still have some stuff, but he wouldn't be very good at all.
no.
I mean, he could still heal. What's your unmodified wisdom?
Unmodified wisdom
Mm-hmm.
is
Well, even that, like, what
17.
only your charisma is modified. Everything else is your
basically
is
the
what
base
your
stat.
stat is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're at that point.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be too bad. He'd be
Yeah.
a decent
It's just
cleric.
my charisma. It's the
Your charisma would just drop off.
Yeah. It's the sword that
Sets your
really
charisma.
what-
Yeah.
fucking pushed him,
hmm
and then his armor feeds off of his body.
hmm So, what do you want to do? You know, from what you were, I don't know if you remember exactly, but you know, your trial is all about duplicity and being able to do multiple things at the same time. And the idea of being in more than one place at the same time, and just how you're going to make that work. What that means and how you're going to make that work.
None of the real illusion spells really do anything like that.
So what are you thinking?
I don't know. I can never decide. Go trade, or at least go and see what's up for the market,
That's what I think too.
so I can do a sending.
Send it off to them.
And then see if there's anything else we can do to buff quiz out there in the meantime, because outside of that, I don't think there's anything we can do in here to do it.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Then send a message off to her. Let her know you're heading that way, and then plane shift there. Cool. Then we will call it there with you guys arriving. And we'll pick it up next week there. This is close enough. I don't want to get started into that right at the moment.
For that.
But thank you guys for watching us, and we will see you next week.
Peace out.